like that. It's like every time the conversation changes, and I want you right back, right back. You say that I'm hypnotic, and that I caught you like that. It's like every time I walk into the room, you know you want what I have. You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes, and I want you right back, right back. You say that I'm hypnotic, and that I caught you like that. It's like every time I walk into the room, you know you want what I have. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back. Moving in, moving on. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back. But you love me.
You say I'm a little lost. Unconventional.
Guess I'm a little unconventional. Guess I'm a little unconventional. Call it what you want it. 'Cause when I leave you like that, it's like every time I settle down, I turn around and want what I had.
I know it's a given. Put your heart in my hands.
But if you give me just a little time, I'll show you something you never had. Turn it on, turn it off. Tell if I love you right back. Moving in, moving on. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back. But you love me right back. Light bulb goes off in your head.
You say I'm a little. It's Ned. Ned Germany. Ned. Patty Pickle. Patty Pickle. PD Connect. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Papatina, Patina, Patina. Oh, Papatina, Papatina. Here come me. Issy Pop. It's Issy Pop. Issy Pop. Moderator extraordinaire. Tingle Pop, Tingle Pop. Oh, yeah. We're gonna discuss some brain tingles, tingles, tingles. A pair of life. Designed by Luchin's mom. It's Ghost Sunshine. Bill Guy 316. Load 'em up. It's Noni May. All right. Robin in, darling. Robin in. Gemma's Journey Grace. Latanya Scott. Izzy gonna be dropping those links tonight. Linda Scott. Yeah. All right. I'd like to welcome you to the House of Thrillers. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. I read my novels and other works with sound effects and visuals that go along with the story. So if you like books on tape with a twist, stick around. Sound check. There they are. Welcome, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Scully.
Salutations.
Good, Marco here.
It's been about
to call you.
in the infamous Rocker Ness Lover.
Hello, darling. Hi, everybody.
Everybody got the script?
Yes, thank you.
I appear to have a script.
Yes, sir.
Good. Well, here's the thing. Some of y'all are going to be sitting backstage and coming in and out, and I'll do the best that I can to monitor that. You check out the sound now. We may or may not keep the music running, but we'll see. Who we got? Dr. Lori.
It is easier for me, Scully, if we don't have the music tonight, I'm not going to cry. It's easier for me.
Okay, maybe so. We got a lot to work out, so I thought about that too. Let's go ahead and take it down.
Music in StreamYard is terrible, especially if anyone's talking. It sounds like a coffee percolator, and I don't care if you pay for it or don't.
Is that right? Yeah.
So
That's
I was looking at
Melon.
Melon is being used by Wandering Hippie. He just signed up for it. The sound in that is absolutely astounding.
What is that again?
Melon. It's produced by Streamlabs. And it's
Melon. All right.
It's got all the donation stuff that Streamlabs offers. It's like $17 a month or something like that. But
right.
It's not too bad.
If I'm not correct, StreamYard's it's only pushing like 22 hertz. Is that right?
Right. No, it's not much. And when they break it into different channels, it's even worse.
It loses that quality stereo sound.
Yeah, it's bad. Especially if you use any of the StreamYard features sounds. If there's anything playing, you either get percolator sounds or echo.
Right. But yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess we got to work with what we got till you figure out what's going on. And sometimes it's just a technical thing. Sometimes it could be a money thing.
Sure.
But tonight, tonight's nobody can. I mean, we're just here gonna have some fun tonight, try to work out the kinks, and I think everybody has a script, right?
Up here.
I got Tanya backstage. Probably Nez. I'm gonna have to put you backstage and pull in Tanya for this first scene.
Already.
I think you come in right away.
Okay, well, I have the script that you sent me to my email, but it doesn't say like what character's playing who.
Yeah, that's what I noticed too.
You got to dig in pretty deep into the script to get to the beginning of the play.
Well, I'm assuming that Ajot will be here shortly. I'm not sure. Otherwise, we'll just have somebody fill in her part for Wendy. But does everybody know what they're playing at this point?
Wanted to be Wendy.
No, I don't.
Really?
I know I'm purple in the script. I figured
I'm the
that
other
one.
purple.
Right.
Okay.
I'm Michael.
Michael is blue, I think. Hold up.
Green.
He's right here.
Michael's green.
Green.
Green. My bad.
Wendy is yellow. And
Okay.
John is dark blue.
Well, the script still has to kind of be worked out. It's a lot of work. So even between Ajot and I, both of us working together, it's just taking a long time. It's not like a regular script.
It's 176 pages. Christ.
Absolutely.
It's pretty good though. I read most of it.
And I am going to read some the narration tonight. And I mean, honestly, I just got monetized this past few days, so I haven't had time to do a lot of things, and I haven't even had time to look through the script myself. So we can't mess up tonight. There's Cat Lynn, Izzy Pop, the Ghost of Sunshine. Everybody looking good out there. Does anybody have any questions about anything? Here's Ajot. Let me think here. I need Sasquatch. I need Mark right now. Lori, I'm gonna put you backstage for a minute. I need to pull in somebody else here. Let's see.
And it put me backstage because I don't even know what part I'm playing.
Okay, let's get. Hey, Ajot.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hi, Ajot.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, John.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm on the road, but
Hey, turn in our ear. Let me down a little bit. Sorry, I got to pull your mic down because it's really loud.
it's okay. I'm on my
go
phone.
ahead. No problem.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'll be at my destination in a couple of minutes, so you won't hear background, and it'll be easier for me. But I apologize. I forgot to put a key to the color code stuff. My apologies.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just work it out till you get here. We'll just mess around a little bit and kind of practice. And when I see you backstage, I'll get you back up.
Well, I mean, I'm here, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
So real quick, Mark is green. It's going to be the neon green color. Bimbo is the darker green, more like an olive green maybe. And then Bingus is blue. Sasquatch is light purple. Tanya is the brighter purple. Lori is orange, and Nez is red. I think that's
That
it.
really doesn't help me because I'm colorblind.
Oh shit!
No, I'm only kidding.
Way to make me.
God.
No, you don't understand. Like yesterday, so I had like 20 pages left, and I lost everything that I did, and I could not figure out what happened. So then I found it, and I had to try to piece it together. So I sent a really sloppy script back, and I was so embarrassed. And I told Scully, "I'm so sorry. I had to get it off my computer because I had enough."
Yeah, I think I see what you did at the end because you weren't able to like get everything like. So
I didn't do it fully, right? Yeah. I just kind of like the lettering I did, or I did the name, and then yeah. So I apologize, guys.
That's exactly what I would have done.
Oh, okay, Jay, because
and I do apologize. I haven't, with everything going on with trying to get my channel, all the stuff loaded for monetization. I haven't had time for all this other stuff. I didn't even get a chance to like do the pro plan for the StreamYard yet. And it just, to the last minute, I've been doing stuff, getting ready for the show today. So it's a long story, honestly.
Oh,
Oh,
But we'll just
bird
kind of,
plan
I'll
on
move people
mine
in
before
and
you
back in
pay
and
for it.
out. What's that?
oh,
Sasquatch?
I was saying I would strongly advise you to listen to what the paid plan sounds like on mine before you pay for it.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Would you recommend maybe trying the melon? I know it's
I would
probably
try the bottom tier of melon for about 2 months and see how that works out. That's $9.99 a month, and it's not too bad. From what I've heard, it sounds phenomenal, and that's what
really
your channel.
okay.
Really?
Better
So
than
as free as
Restream.
it can be, it doesn't matter. It has to sound good, and that one sounds great.
I
Well,
run a lot
maybe
of.
I'll go ahead and look into that tomorrow and do a couple of my streams this week on it and try it out. So I'm just really kind of frustrated with StreamYard, and
Oh,
the
shit.
damn thing is so bright it stares you in the face. It's just on white mode all the time. And
Don't.
I believe we got everybody here for our first scene. If y'all want to try to get into that,
Sure.
oh, okay. Yeah, Jay.
Sure.
And one thing, you can get rid of me because I don't come in until like page 70 something. So you can put me
oh
in the
really?
back. Yeah.
It's not 70 something, but the page numbers don't read them. They're all messed up.
Entire sections have been removed, folks.
Hey, Jod, is there somebody that's backstage that needs to come in, and I'll get rid of Bimbo for a minute?
Bimbo don't come in for a little bit, but it's not 70.
What about Lori? Lori's backstage and Nez is backstage. So
Uh,
I don't think we need Nez, and Lori doesn't come until later, right?
right. I think Lori's first one is actually Lily or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
That one, yeah. So, no, I think
When we
that's
do a live rehearsal next week, I'll double make sure that I have all this set up, and then also Izzy Pop is planning to administrate. So if we pull people in and out, or if we have to, we probably won't even have to. But she can handle a lot of that back end, and then put on a great show. And then that's the rehearsal next week, and then on the Saturday night we just go live with the show with the music and everything. So this is our third production now, and I think things are going well. Let's get back up here where we at with this narration.
So what date are you gonna, or is it gonna be showed there?
Yeah, actual show's going to be a week from this Saturday, so we got another rehearsal next Tuesday night, and that'll be a little more organized, kind of not so impromptu. But and then after that, next Tuesday, you got 4 days till the show, so I'm not sure what date that is. Somebody, somebody.
21st.
All right. Let's see. Tanya needs to be in. That's right. Okay.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
Tanya, Sasquatch, Bingus, me,
There's
and Mark,
Bingus.
I believe.
He's here. We need Bingus up too, don't we?
Yes.
Okay, I'm already at the max right now.
Hold on, let me pull up my script.
Where are we starting at? The narration?
Yeah. I'm gonna run through that. I want to practice a little bit too. So let's get Bingus in here. Because he's wait, is Bingus Mr. Darling? No.
I'm Mr. Darling.
That's right. So Bingus is a small part. Is it Michael or John? We do need Bingus up here. Hey, Jod, I'm gonna have to put you out for. So I think she already knew to do that. Okay. Bingus, you got the link. Let's see here. We're just about ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate y'all coming out, making a little time to join us at the House of Thrillers. Addy Pickle. There he is, the famous Mr. Bingus.
Cheers.
Say hello. All right.
Hi, Bingus.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Bingus.
Tanya, Lambert, how are you?
Doing good.
The fire, which is on our right, is burning as discreetly as if it were in custody, which is in a sense it is. For supporting the mantel shelf are two wooden soldiers, homemade, begun by Mr. Darling, finished by Mrs. Darling, were painted by John Darling. On the fire guard hang incomplete parts of children's night attire. The door to the parents will come in by the door the parents will come in by is on the left. At the back is the bathroom door with a cuckoo clock over it, and in the center is the window, which is at present ever so staid and respectable. But half an hour hence, namely at 6:30 p.m., we'll be able to tell a very strange tale to the police. The only occupant of the room at present is Nana the nurse. She is a Newfoundland dog, and though this may shock the grandiose, not exactly affluent, will make allowances. The cuckoo clock strikes 6, and Nana springs into life. Now, all the characters, whether grown-ups or babes, must wear a child's outlook on life as their only important adornment. If they cannot help being funny, they are begged to go away. Nana, making much use of her mouth, turns down the beds and carries the various articles on the fire guard across to them. Then pushing the bathroom door open, she is seen at work on the taps preparing Michael's bath, after which she enters from the day nursery with the youngest of the family on her back.
I won't go to bed. I won't. I won't. Nana, it isn't 6 o'clock yet. 2 minutes more, please. 1 minute more. Nana, I won't be bathed. I tell you, I will not be bathed.
Here the bathroom door closes on them, and Mrs. Darling, who has perhaps heard his cry, enters the nursery.
Who are you? No, no one there. And yet I feel sure I saw a face. My children!
She throws open the bathroom door, and Michael's head appears gaily over the bath. He splashes. She throws kisses to him and closes the door. "Wendy John," she cries, and gets reassuring answers from the day nursery. She sits down, relieved, on Wendy's bed, and Wendy and John come in, looking their smallest size, as children tend to do to a mother suddenly in fear for them.
We're doing an act. We're playing at being you, Father.
A little less noise in here.
We need a job. Oh boy. Hang on. Check.
I could do Wendy.
Hang on, Kyle. Might have to pull Bingus's mic down just a little. How you doing, Bingus? Let's see here.
How's that?
It's a little bit better.
All right.
Here, let's kick Bimbo out for a second and pull up AJot. Wendy, how you doing?
How you doing?
She's like, no, they need me too. All right.
My God. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now let us pretend we have a baby.
I'm happy to inform you, Miss Darling, that you are now a mother. You have missed the chief thing. You haven't asked for your girl.
I'm so glad to have one at all. I don't care which it is.
That's the difference between gentlemen and ladies. Now, go ahead and you tell me.
I am happy to acquaint you, Mr. Darling. You are now a father.
Whoa, a boy or a girl?
Girl.
Oh, tuts.
Wendy, you horrid. Hey, Jot. Hey, Jot.
Are you okay?
Hey, Todd.
From beyond the grave, we call you.
Did it
No, that was
punch
last
me out
month.
or what?
I guess
don't know.
so.
We couldn't hear you.
Oh.
All right, take it
Okay.
from Tuts. Yeah.
Oh, tuts.
You horrid.
Go on.
I am happy to acquaint you, Mr. Darling. Oh, hold on. You are again a father.
Well, boy or girl?
Boy, Mommy is hateful of him.
Michael emerges from the bathroom in John's old pajamas and giving his face a last wipe with the towel.
Now, John, have me.
We don't want any more.
Am I not to be born at all?
2 is enough, Michael.
Come on, John. Boy, John. Nobody wants me.
I do.
Boy or girl?
Boy.
Mrs. Darling arrives, in no mood, unfortunately, to gloat over the domestic scene. He is really a good man as breadwinners go, and it's hard luck for him to be propelled into the room now. When we had brought him in a few minutes earlier or later, he might have made a fairer impression.
Oh, here you are, Mary.
What is the matter, George, dear?
Matter, this tie. It will not tie. Not around my neck. Around the bedpost. Oh, yes, 20 times I've made it up around the bedpost. But around my neck? Oh, no. Begs to be, oh, that's not supposed to be colored.
Say it again, Father. Say it again.
Thank you. I warn you, Mary, that unless this tie is around my neck, we don't go out to dinner tonight. And if we don't go out to dinner tonight, I never go to the office again. And if I never go to the office again, you and I starve and our children will be thrown into the streets.
The children blanch as they gossip the gravity of the situation.
Let me try, dear.
In a terrible silence, their progeny cluster around them. Will she succeed? Their fate depends on it. She fails, no, she succeeds. In another moment, they are wildly gay, romping around the room on each other's shoulders. Father's even a better horse than mother. Michael has dropped down upon his bed. Wendy retires to prepare for hers. John runs from Nana, who has reappeared with the bath towel.
I won't be bathed. You needn't think about it.
Go and be bathed at once, sir.
With bent head, John follows Nana into the bathroom. Mr. Darling swells.
Mother, how did you get to know me?
A little less noise there.
At what time was I born, Mother?
At 2 o'clock in the nighttime, my dearest.
Oh, Mother, I hope I didn't wake you.
They are rather sweet, don't you think, George?
There's not their equal on earth, and they are ours. Ours.
Unfortunately, Nana has come from the bathroom for a sponge, and she collides with his trousers. First pair he has ever had with braid on them.
Mary, it is too bad. Just look at this, covered with hairs. Clumsy, clumsy.
Nana goes a drooping figure.
Let me brush you, dear.
Once more she's successful. They are now by the fire, and Michael is in bed doing idiotic things with a teddy bear.
Sometimes I think, Mary, that it is a mistake to have a dog for a nurse.
George, Nana is a treasure.
No doubt, but I have an uneasy feeling at times that she looks upon the children as puppies, dear.
Oh, no, dear one. I am sure she knows they have souls.
I wonder. I do wonder.
The opportunity has come for her to tell him something that is on her mind.
George, we must keep Nana. I will tell you why. My dear, when I came into this room tonight, I saw a face in the window.
A face at the window? 3 floors up? Oh, pooh.
It was a face, a little boy, and he was trying to get in, George. This is not the first time I've seen that boy.
Oh.
The first time was a week ago. It was Nana's night out, and I had been dozing here by the fire, when suddenly I felt a draught, as if the window were open. I looked there, and I saw that boy in the room.
In the room.
I screamed. Just then Nana came back, and she at once sprang at him, and the boy leapt for the window. She pulled down the sash quickly, but was too late to catch him.
I thought so.
Wait, the boy escaped, but his shadow had not time to get out. Down came the window and cut it clean off.
Mary, why didn't you keep that shadow?
I did. I rolled it up, George. Here it is.
They unroll and examine the flimsy thing. It has a human shape.
It is nobody I know, but he does look like a scoundrel.
I think he comes back to get his shadow, George.
I dare say. There is money in this, my love. We shall take it to the British Museum tomorrow and have it priced.
The shadow is rolled up and replaced in the drawer.
I have not told you all, I'm afraid to.
Cowardy custard.
I am not.
Oh, yes, you are.
George, I'm not.
Then why not tell me?
The boy was not alone the first time. He was accompanied by, I don't know how to describe it, a ball of light, not as big as my fist, but it darted around the room like a living thing.
That is very unusual. It escaped with the boy?
George, what can all this mean?
What indeed?
This intimate scene is broken by the return of Nana with a bottle in her mouth.
What is that, Nana? Oh, of course. Michael, it's time for your medicine.
Won't take it.
Be a man, Michael.
Won't.
I'll get you a lovely chalky to take after it.
She leaves the room, though her husband calls after her.
Mary, don't pamper him. When I was your age, Michael, I took medicine without a murmur. I said, "Thank you, kind parents, for giving me bottles to make me well."
Wendy, who has appeared in her nightgown, hears this and believes.
Wendy.
Wendy.
Wendy, I don't
We
know.
know you're there, Wendy. Scuss.
Wendy, darling.
I don't know.
That
Can you hear me?
medicine. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I don't know why he keeps doing that. I don't know.
Oh.
Okay. That medicine you sometimes take is much nastier, isn't it, Father?
Ever so much nastier. And as an example to you, Michael, I would take it now if I hadn't lost the bottle.
I know where it is, Father. I'll fetch it.
John.
Sorry,
go ahead.
She is gone before he can stop her. He turns for help to John, who has come from the bathroom attired for bed.
John, it is most beastly stuff. It is that sticky.
Never mind, Father.
John.
Never mind, Father. It'll soon be over.
John cuts through Mr. Darling and is gone. Wendy returns panting.
Can you hear me?
Y'all are doing great.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, every time.
Oh,
And she's gone again.
There and gone.
Better knock on wood.
Maybe she should
Oh.
be Tinkerbell instead.
You got your
Rick.
Tinkerbell?
Oh my. Okay, hold on. Can you
Michael.
hear me still? Okay. Michael, now you will see how Father takes it.
Is that right?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't know if it's me or her that's wrong.
are we reading a script here, or what are we doing?
They're like, is that his line?
But I'm like, where's that line?
Okay, all right. I got it.
Wait.
As he grips his ankles.
Where am I at? See, y'all made me.
Here it is, Father. I have been as quick as I could.
Oh, okay, thank you. Here it is, Father. I have been as quick as I could.
Yes, you've been wonderfully quick.
Now I'm lost.
Father first. Michael, Father first. Michael first. Father first.
Oh my gosh, I'm completely lost.
He is now at the foot of Michael's bed.
Right.
All right, let me see if I can find it. John cuts through Mr. Darling is gone. He's now at the foot of Michael's bed. Nana's by his side, holding the medicine spoon insinuatingly in her mouth. She pours out Mr. Darling's medicine.
Wendy.
I'm telling you, it is not in my.
It's probably because you're on your phone.
I know.
That's all right. That's no problem.
It's not okay.
It is. Let me tell you why it's okay.
Whatever.
You will feel so much better when it actually works right and we don't have any of these problems.
Oh, I know.
So it's also okay because you're like on the road trying to help out and do all this, like driving down the road trying to rehearse for theater, like, oh my God.
Oh, tut.
Getting nowhere quick. That's me today, getting nowhere quick. All right, so let's see where we're at there.
Michael, now you will see how Father takes it.
Michael first.
Father first.
It will make me sick,
Come on, Father.
Hold your tongue, sir.
I thought you took it quite easily, Father.
Thank you for your kind parents.
That is not the point. The point is that there is more in my glass than in Michael's spoon. It isn't fair. I swear, though it were my last breath, it is not fair.
Father, I'm waiting.
It is all very well to say you are waiting. That's supposed to be son. Or so am I. So am I waiting.
Father's a cowardly custard.
So are you a cowardly custard?
They are now glaring at each other.
I'm not frightened.
Neither am I frightened.
Well then, take it.
Well, then you take it.
I'll just fill in with some scuss when she's
Yeah, good idea.
Certainly you are ready, Michael.
1, 2, 3. Michael partakes, but Mr. Darling resorts to hanky-panky.
Father hasn't taken his.
Oh,
Father.
What do you mean, oh, Father? Stop that row, Michael. I meant to take mine, but I missed it.
Nana shakes her head sadly over him and goes into the bathroom. They're all looking as if they did not admire him. Nothing so dashes a temperamental man.
Is that supposed to be me?
Oh, yeah, we got a little correction there. I see that. Yeah.
Let's roll with it. I say, I've just thought of a splendid joke. I shall pour my medicine into Nana's bowl, and she will drink it thinking it is milk.
Poor darling Nana.
You silly things, to your beds, every one of you. I am ashamed of you.
They still to their beds as Mrs. Darling returns with the chocolate.
Well, is it all over?
Father didn't.
All over, dear, quite satisfactorily. Nana, good dog, good girl. I've put a little milk into your bowl.
The bowl is by the kennel, and Nana begins to laugh. She retreats to the kennel.
What is the matter with Nana?
No, nothing.
George, it's your medicine.
The children break into lamentation. He gives his wife an imploring look. He's begging for one smile, but does not get it. In consequence, he goes from bad to worse.
'Twas only a joke. Much good my wearing myself to the bone trying to be funny in this house.
Father, Nana is crying.
Coddle her. Nobody coddles me. Oh, dear, no. I'm only the breadwinner. Why should I be coddled? Why?
Shh, George, not so loud. The servants will hear you.
There's only one maid, absurdly small too, but they have got in the way of calling her the servants.
Let them hear me. Bring in the whole world. I refuse to allow that dog to lord it in my nursery for 1 more hour longer. In vain, the proper place for you is the yard, and there you go to be tied up this instant.
Nana again retreats into the kennel, and the children add their prayers to hers.
George, remember what I told you about the boy?
Am I master in this house, or is she? Come along. There. Did she think I was angry with her? Poor Nana. Good Nana, pity Nana. She will come to her kind master, won't she? Won't she?
Be brave, my dears.
He's chaining Nana up. In the meantime, the children have been put to bed in unwanted silence, and Mrs. Darling lights the night lights over the beds.
Oh, she's awfully unhappy.
You there, Wendy?
I don't know. Am I here?
Yeah, go ahead. Take it from there.
He is.
I heard you breathing.
He is chaining Nana up. Is that where we're at?
No, we're down to that is not a little bit further down. Next line.
That is not Nana's unhappy bark. That is her bark when she smells danger.
You sound great.
Danger? Are you sure, Wendy?
No.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Her mother looks this way and that from the window.
Is there anyone there, Mother?
All quiet and still. Oh, how I wish I was not going out to dinner this night.
Can anything harm us, Mother, after the night lights are out? Sorry.
Nothing, my precious. They are the eyes a mother leaves behind her to guard her children.
Nevertheless, we may be sure she means to tell Liza's little maid to look in on them frequently till she comes home. She goes from bed to bed, after her custom, tucking them in and crooning a lullaby.
Mother, I'm glad of you.
Dear nightlights that protect my sleeping babes, burn clear and fast tonight.
The nursery darkens and she's gone. There's another light in the room now, no larger than Mrs. Darling's fist. And in the time we've taken to say this, it has been into the drawers and wardrobe and search pockets as it darts about looking for certain shadow and the windows blown open, probably by the smallest and therefore most mischievous star in Peter Pan, flies into the room. And so far as he was dressed at all in autumn leaves and cobwebs.
Tinkerbell, are you in there?
Like
do come. Oh, do come out of that jug. Do you know where they put it?
The answer comes with tinkle bells.
Which big box? This one? But which drawer? Yes, do show me.
Tink pops into the drawer where the shadow is, but before Peter can reach it, Wendy moves in her sleep. He flies onto the mantel shelf on hiding place. In his joy of finding the shadow, he forgets that he has shut up Tink in the drawer. He sits on the floor with the shadow, confident that he and it will join like drops of water. This wakens Wendy, who sits up and is pleasantly interested to see a stranger. Doing great. Wendy Scott.
Wendy Sco's out of here. Boy, why are you crying?
He jumps up, crossing to the foot of the bed, bows to her in the fairy way. Wendy, impressed, bows to him from the bed.
What is your name?
Wendy Morn Angela Darling. What is yours?
Peter Pan.
Is that all?
Yes?
I'm so sorry.
It doesn't matter.
Where do you live?
Second to the right and then straight on till morning.
What a funny address.
No, it isn't.
I mean, is that where they put on the letter? Is that what they put on the letters?
Don't get any letters.
But your mother gets letters.
Don't have a mother.
Peter.
She leaps out of bed, put her arms around him, but he draws back.
You mustn't touch me.
Why?
See, at least when you do that, I know I have to come back and then go back. Why?
No one must ever touch me.
Why?
I don't know.
No wonder you were crying.
I wasn't crying, but I can't get my shadow to stick on.
It has come off? How awful. Peter, you have been trying to stick it on with soap?
Yeah, well then.
It must be sewn on.
What is sewn?
You are dreadfully... Oh, I can't read. You are dreadfully arrogant.
Ignorant.
Ignorant. I'm ignorant.
No, I'm not.
I will sew it on for you, my little man, but we must have more light.
She touches something, and to his astonishment, the room is illuminated.
Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out.
Ska, 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 ska.
Ska, ska, ska.
Sit here, I dare say.
Yeah, there you go.
It'll
Sit here, I dare say. I don't know where I'm at.
It'll hurt a little.
Oh my lord.
Well, take it from there, Bingus. Or yeah, I never
I,
cry.
I dare say it will hurt a little. Peter, I never cry.
Um, she seems to attach the shadow. He tests the combination.
Well, it isn't quite itself yet.
Perhaps I should have ironed it.
It awakens and is glad to be back with him as he'd have it. He and his shadow dance together. He's showing off now. He crows like a cock. He'd rather fly in order to impress Wendy further if he knew that there's anything unusual in that.
Wendy, look! Oh, the cleverness of me!
All right, what's that dang word again?
You conceit, of course.
Conceit. You conceit, of course. I did nothing.
You did a little.
A little. If I am no use, I am at least withdrawn.
With one haughty leap, she is again in bed with the sheet over her face. Popping onto the end of the bed, the artful one appeals.
Wendy, don't withdraw. I can't help crowing, Wendy, when I'm pleased with myself. Wendy, one girl is worth more than 20 boys. I do think so, actually.
Agreed.
Yes, I do.
I think it's perfectly sweet of you, and I shall get up again. I shall give you a kiss if you like.
Thank you.
Find it, AJ? Breathe in.
Pop out and back in, babe. You'll be right back. No problem.
Don't you know what a kiss is?
Don't you know what a kiss is?
Good.
I shall know when you give it to me.
Ooh la la. Dang it.
Not to hurt his feelings, she gives him her thimble.
Oh, now shall I give you a kiss?
If you please.
He pulls an acorn button off his person and bestows it to her. She's shocked but considerate.
I will wear it. I will wear this chain round my neck, Peter. How old are you?
I don't know. Quite young, I think. Wendy, I ran away the day I was born.
Ran away? Why?
Because I heard father and mother talking of what I was to be when I became a man, and I want always to be a little boy and to have fun. So I ran away to Kingston's garden, and I lived a long time among the fairies.
You know fairies?
Yes, but they are nearly all dead. You see, Wendy, when the first baby laughed for the first time, the laugh broke into 1,000 pieces. They all went skipping about, and that was the beginning of the fairies. And now, when every new baby is born, its first laugh becomes a fairy. So there ought to be one fairy for every boy or every girl.
Ought to be? Isn't there?
Oh no. Children know such a lot now. Soon they don't believe in fairies, and every time a child says, I don't believe in fairies, there is a fairy somewhere that falls down dead.
Poor things.
I can't think where she's gone. Tinkerbell, Tink, where are you?
Peter, you don't mean to tell me that there is a fairy in this room?
She came with me. Don't you hear anything? Do you?
The only sound I hear is like a tinker of bells.
That's the fairy language. I hear it too.
It seems to come from over there.
Wendy, I believe I shut her up in the drawer.
He releases Tink, who darts about in a fury, using language it is perhaps as well we don't understand.
You needn't say that. I'm very sorry, but how could I know you were in the drawer? They hardly ever stand still.
To show that she can do even this, Tink pauses between two ticks of the cuckoo clock. I see her, lovely. Where is she now?
She's behind the clock. Tink, this lady wishes you were her fairy.
What does she say?
She's not very polite. She says you are a great ugly girl and that she is my fairy. You know, Tink, you can't be my fairy because I am a gentleman and you are a lady.
What does she say?
She says, you silly ass. She is quite a common girl, you know. She is called Tinkerbell because she mends the fairies' pots and kettles.
They've reached a chair, Wendy in the ordinary way, and Peter through a hole in the back. Where do you live now?
With the Lost Boys.
Who are they?
They are the children who fall out of their proms when the nurse is looking the other way. Let me say that again. They are the children who fall out of their cribs when the nurse is looking the other way. If they are not claimed in 7 days, they are sent far away to Never Never Land. I'm the captain.
What fun it must be.
Yes, but we are rather lonely, you see, Wendy. We have no female companionship.
Are none of the other children girls?
Oh, no. Girls, well, you know, are much too clever to fall out of their cribs.
Peter, it is perfectly lovely the way you talk about girls. John there just despises us. Peter, for the first time, has a good look at John. He then neatly tumbles him out of bed. You wicked, you're not captain here. She bends over her brother, who is prone on the floor. After all, he hasn't wakened, and you must be kind. Having now done her duty, she forgets John, who blissfully sleeps on. Peter, you may give me a kiss.
I thought you'd want it back.
Oh dear, is that where I'm at?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
You got that part. Yeah.
Very good. Good.
Oh dear, I didn't mean a kiss, Peter. I meant a thimble.
What is that?
It is like this.
Oh. Now shall I give you a thimble?
If you please.
What is it? Did I scare you?
It's exactly as if someone were pulling my hair.
That must have been Tink. I never knew her so naughty before.
What does she say?
She says she will do that every time I give you a thimble.
But why?
Why, Tink? She said, you silly ass, again.
I don't know where I'm at.
She's very
Hey, Jatska.
Oh my lord.
Okay.
One day, someday.
That's when you look off camera and say, line.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, where are we at?
She's very impertinent. That's where you're at.
Oh, but no, I'm not there. I lost it.
21.
Which story is it? No.
Peter Pan.
How perfectly. Oh, okay. I found it. She is very impertinent. Peter.
Why did you come to our nursery window? Poor baby.
Try
He's getting kicked off like that's crazy. Okay.
I give up. I can't do it. I'm gonna go crazy. No, I'm just kidding. As long as y'all are patient. Thank you. Sorry.
No problem.
To try to hear stories. None of us know any stories.
How perfectly awful.
Do you know why swallows build in the eaves of houses? It is to listen to the stories. Wendy, your mother was telling you such a lovely story.
Which story was it?
Oh, about the prince. And he couldn't find the lady who wore the glass slipper.
That was Cinderella, Peter. He found her, and they lived happily ever after.
Oh, I'm glad.
They have worked their way along the floor close to each other, but he now jumps up.
Where are you going?
To tell the other boys.
Sorry. Don't go, Peter. I know lots of stories, the stories I could tell the boys.
Come on. Come on then. We'll fly.
Fly? You can fly?
Wendy, come with me.
Oh dear, I mustn't.
Yes. I gotta go back and forth. Oh dear, I mustn't. Think of mother. Besides, I can't fly.
I'll teach you.
How lovely to fly.
I'll teach you how to jump on the wind's back. Then away we go. Wendy, when you are sleeping in your silly bed, you might be flying about with me, saying funny things to the stars. There are mermaids, Wendy, with long tails.
She just succeeds in remaining on the nursery floor.
Wendy, how we should all respect you.
At this, she strikes her colors.
Of course, it's awful fascinating. Would you teach
John and Michael to fly too?
If you like.
John, wake up. There's a boy here who is to teach us to fly.
Is there? Then shall I get up? Hello,
Michael? Is it my turn now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Michael, open your eyes. The boy is to teach you to fly.
The sleepers are at once as awake as their father's razor. But before a question can be asked, Nana's bark is heard.
Oh, out with the lights, quick, hide.
When the maid Lysa, who is so small that when she says she'll never see 10 again, one can scarcely believe her, enters with a firm hand on troubled Nana's chain. The room is in comparative darkness. Hang on, we gotta bring Liza in.
Drop me. I'm not needed for a while.
No, drop me.
Puts Sasquatch backstage.
Can you hear me
Welcome
okay?
to the show, everybody. Miss Lori.
Well, thank you. Would you like me to start with Liza?
I would.
Thank you. There, you suspicious brute. They are perfectly safe, aren't they? Each one of the little angels sound asleep in bed. Listen to their gentle breathing. No more of it, Nana. I warn you, if you bark again, I shall go straight for Master and Mrs. and bring them home from the party, and then won't Master whip you just. Come along, you naughty dog.
The unhappy Nana is led away. The children emerge exulting from their various hiding places. In their brief absence from the scene, strange things have been done to them. But it is not for us to reveal a mysterious secret of the stage. They look just the same.
I say, can you really fly? Look,
He's now over their heads.
go ahead.
Oh, how sweet.
I'm sweet. Oh, I'm sweet.
It looks so easy that they try it first from the floor and then from their beds without encouraging results.
How do you do it? You just think lovely, wonderful thoughts, and they lift you up in the air. You are so nippy at it. Couldn't you do it very slowly once? Oh, I've got it now, Wendy.
Sorry.
He tries.
He
No,
tries. Yeah, I don't have that highlight. My bad. He tries. No, he has not got it. Poor stay at home, though he knows the names of all counties in England, and Peter does not know one.
Oh, I must blow the fairy dust on you first.
Fortunately, his garments are smeared with it, and he blows some dust on each.
Now, try. Try from the bed. Just wiggle your shoulders this way and then let go.
The gallant Michael is first to let go and is borne across the room.
I flew.
Oh, lovely.
How ripping!
I do like it.
Look at me. Look at me. They are not nearly so elegant in the air as Peter, but their heads have bumped the ceiling, and there's nothing more delicious than that.
I say, why shouldn't we go out? There's no pirates. Pirates? Let's go at once. Now, come on.
Breaking the circle, he flies out of the window over the trees of the square and over the housetops, and the others follow like a flight of birds. The broken-hearted father and mother arrive just in time to get a nip from Tink as she too sets out for the Neverland. All right, I think that's Act 1. Let's see here. What's going on in Act 2? We got some narration. We may just skip through some of that. And Toodles, I believe.
That's me.
Yes, okay. Slightly. Who's Slightly? Is that Lori?
No, I'm orange. I'm the first one that comes
Okay.
in.
Oh, Slightly would be Ajot. And if she doesn't get back, we'll probably have you read that part.
Okay.
Let's see what else. Curly. Who's Curly?
Woo.
Here's where it's getting a little bit kind of dicey.
Yeah. Who's dark green?
Yeah.
It's only one line. I can throw that in there too if you want.
Yeah, we'll probably be able to work through this scene right here a
Just
little
for
bit
now.
better next week, but we're gonna try to roll with it because I don't want to like get too bogged down. I'm gonna skip through that
Yeah.
narration. We've gone into Act 2, And
Okay,
we'll try to
so
pick it up with Toodles there.
Has Peter come back yet, Slightly?
no, Toodles, no.
They're like dogs waiting for the master to tell them that the day has begun.
I do wish he would come back.
I am always afraid of the pirates when Peter's not here to protect us.
I'm not afraid of the pirates. Nothing frightens me, but I do wish Peter would come back and tell us whether he has heard anything more about Cinderella.
Slightly, I dreamt last night that the prince found Cinderella.
Twin, I think you should not have dreamt that, for I didn't, and Peter may say we oughtn't to dream differently, being twins, you know.
I am awfully anxious about Cinderella. You see, she not knowing anything about my own mother, I'm fond of thinking she was rather like Cinderella.
This is received with derision. I think that's Nez, huh? Let me see here. Let's get Nez in the program. She needs to be in here anyway. Hey, Nez, sorry.
Am I the second twin in red?
Yes, ma'am. I believe so. And also Nibs, maybe. Aren't you in green? Or who's in
Nibs
green?
and twin. Okay.
Okay, so yes.
I thought she was red, not green.
He's got me more than one
Not
part.
really sure.
Oh, sorry.
It's Christmas.
Okay, well, let's take it with Nibs right there. All I remember.
All I remember about my mother is that she often said to Father, "Oh, how I wish I had a checkbook of my own. I don't know what a checkbook is, but I should just love to give my mother one."
My mother was fonder of me than your mothers were of you. Oh, yes, she was. Peter had to make up names for you, but my mother had wrote my name on a pinafore. I was lost in. Slightly soiled, that's my name.
What they had heard from nearby is a verse of the dreadful song with which on the Neverland the pirates stealthily trumpet their approach. The pirates appear upon the frozen river, dragging a raft on which reclines among cushions that dark and fearful man, Captain Hook. A more villainous-looking brotherhood of men never hung in a row on execution dock. Here his great arms bear pieces of 8 in his ears and as ornaments. Let's skip down through that. Let's get down there. Down to Nibs is the only one of the boys who has not sought safety in his tree. Seen for a moment near the lagoon, and Starkey's pistol is at once upraised. The captain twists his hook in it. Starkey.
Who's Starkey? Is that? That one's not my color, I don't think.
I'm not sure who's playing Starkey. So let me just play it in the meantime. Captain, let go. It might be Bimbo, actually, huh?
Put back that pistol first.
'Twas one of the boys you hate. I could have shot him dead.
Aye, and the sound would have brought Tiger Lily's redskins on us. Do you want to lose your scalp?
That is true. Shall I after him, Captain, and tickle him with Johnny Corkscrew? Johnny is a silent fella.
Not now. He is only one, and I want to mischief all the 7. Scatter and look for them. Most of all, I want their captain, Peter Pan. 'Twas he cut off my arm. I've waited long to shake his hand with this. Oh, I'll tear him.
Yet I have oft heard you say your hook was worth a score of hens for combing the hair and other homely uses.
If I was a
Jay,
mother, I
I
would
thought
pray
I
to
was
have
the
my
olive green, but
Hang
whatever.
on a second, guys. Yeah, what was that, Bimbo?
I thought I was the olive green.
Okay, great. I was just filling in. Please go
Yeah, she was
ahead.
just. I thought I figured it out. I put Bingus backstage for just a minute.
All right, no,
Okay.
that's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Okay, let's take it from where Smee says that is true. Shall I after him, Captain? You see that, Bimbo?
Oh, okay. Okay, so, okay. Oh, hold on. Stupid cat's gonna step on the keyboard. That is me. Shall I after him, Captain, and tickle him with Johnny Corkscrew? Johnny is a silent fellow.
Now, he is only one, and I want to mischief all the seven. Scatter and look for them. Most of all, I want their captain, Peter Pan. 'Twas he cut off my arm. I have waited long to shake his hand with this. Oh, I'll tear him.
Yet I've often heard you say your hook was worth a score of hands for combing the hair and other homely uses.
If I was a mother, I would pray to have my children born with this instead of that. Me, Pan flung my arm into a crocodile that happened to be passing by.
I've often noticed your strange dread of crocodiles.
Not of crocodiles, but of that one crocodile.
Fitz?
The brute liked my arm so much, Smee, that he has followed me ever since, from sea to sea, from land to land, licking his lips for the rest of me.
In a way, it's a sort of a compliment.
I want no such compliment. I want Peter Pan, who first gave the brute his taste for me. Me, that crocodile would have had me before now, but by a lucky chance he swallowed a clock, and it goes tick, 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 tick inside him. And so, before he can reach me, I hear the tick and bolt. Once I heard it strike 6 within him.
Someday the clock will run down, and then he'll get you.
Aye, that is the fear that haunts me. Me, this seat is hot. Odds, bobs, hammer and tongs, I'm burning.
You guys, y'all sound so menacing. It's good. Oh my gosh. It really, like, y'all are working great together. At any rate, he's been sitting, he thinks, on one of the island mushrooms, which are of enormous size. But this is a hand-painted one placed here in times of danger to conceal a chimney. They remove it, and telltale smoke issues. Also, alas, the sound of children's voices.
A chimney.
Listen, me, 'tis plain they live here beneath the ground.
Unrip your plan, Captain.
To return to the boat and cook a large, rich cake of jolly thickness with sugar on it, green sugar. There can be but one room below, for there is but one chimney. The silly moles had not the sense to see they did not need a door apiece. We must leave the cake on the shore of the Mermaid's Lagoon. These boys are always swimming about there, trying to catch the mermaid. They will find the cake, gobble it up, because having no mother, they don't know how dangerous it is to eat rich, damp cake. They will die.
It's the wickedest, prettiest policy I've ever heard of.
Shake hands on it.
No, Captain, no.
He has to link with the hook, but he does not join in the song.
Yo ho, when I say paw, by fear they're overtook. Knots left upon your bones when you have shaken hands with hook.
All right, I'm going to skip through some of that narration. Go down to the great big little panther and the tribe are all around her, where Tiger Lily says pirates.
Pirates.
Fire's lit, and they dance round and over it till they seem part of the leaping flames. Do we have Tanya? Tanya,
I'm
right?
here, but I thought that was Lori because she's orange.
I already said that, honey. I said pirates.
Oh, then I lost my place. I'm sorry. Oh, there I
Okay,
am.
no problem.
They're gone.
Okay.
Oh, that's me again. I do wish Peter was here. What is that? It is wolves, and they are chasing Nibs.
The baying wolves are upon them quicker than any boy can scuttle down his tree. Save me, save me.
What should we do?
What would Peter do?
Peter would look at them through his legs. Let us do what Peter would do.
The boys advance backwards, looking between their legs at the snarling, red-eyed enemy who trot away foiled.
We have saved you, Nibs. Did you see the pirates?
No, but I saw a wonderful thing, twin. High over the lagoon, I saw the loveliest great white bird. It is flying this way.
What kind of bird? What do you think?
I don't know, but it looks so weary as it flies. It moans, poor Wendy.
I remember now. There are birds called Wendy's. See, it comes the Wendy. They all see it now. How white it is.
That is Tinkerbell. Tink is trying to hurt the Wendy. Hello, Tink. She says Peter wants us to shoot the Wendy.
Let us do what Peter wishes.
I shoot it. Quick, bows and arrows.
Out of the way, Tink. I'll shoot it.
This bolt goes home, and Wendy, who's been fluttering among the treetops in her white nightgown, falls straight to earth. No one could be more proud than Toodles.
I have shot the Wendy. Peter will be so pleased.
From some tree on which Tink is roasting comes the tinkle we can now translate. You silly ass.
Why do you say that?
The others feel that he may have blundered and draw away from Toodles.
This is no bird. I think it must be a lady.
And Toodles has killed her. Is that Bimbo?
Is that me?
Oh, I might have read one line of that. But you're green. You're green. I was filling in.
Now I see Peter. Peter was bringing her to us.
To take care of us? Oh, Toodles.
I did it. When ladies used to come to me in dreams, I said, pretty mother. But when she comes, I shot her. Friends, goodbye.
Is that me?
I'm
so afraid of Peter. That's Toodles too.
That's me. Sorry, I was reading. I thought you were going to have to read the narration. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I must. I'm so afraid of Peter.
He has gone but a step toward oblivion when he is stopped by a crowing of some victorious cock. Okay, let's see where we're at here. I need to take a quick 2-minute break. I need to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to kind of like mute myself and let you guys talk about just for a minute, if you don't mind.
Okay.
No problem.
Geez, I hope I remember all these colors I'm filling in for next week. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna remember.
I keep
Hello,
getting mixed
everybody in
up.
the
Sorry
chat.
about that.
Hi.
Hello, Stony Baker, MD. Hello, Judith. Hello, Dirty Rotten. I saw you come in. Hello, Pammy. I love you, Pammy. Hello, Fanatic Connection Guru. Hello to Tricklin.
Okay, well, one in my bedroom, I'm turning off. Yeah.
I'm stepping away for the same reason. Be right back.
Okay. Hello,
Oh, then I'm gonna go too if we're all going. Because I'm a goer. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, well, that seems like the plan. Hold on.
Treeland, you'd have so much fun doing this, my dear. I hope you get to be a part of the next one. Tony, what's your excuse, man? You can read. You can smoke weed and be part of the show. Trust me. Thanks again, everybody, for coming and showing support while we're doing a rehearsal. I hope so, Treeland. I think it would be lots of fun. Good therapy. I miss doing community theater. I've done it for years, and this is the next best thing. And it's nothing without having good people watching and supporting. So thank you so much. Aw, Stoney, you rock too, sir. Thanks to everybody who's sharing links. I appreciate that. And don't forget, Scully is monetized now, and you can show some love and support by throwing out a super chat or a super sticker for our beloved Scully. Oh,
I'm
Stoney,
back.
come on now.
And I'm checking out YouTube, and looks like there's a lot of people watching. That's good.
Well, that's
Hope
good.
you're enjoying
Hi,
it.
everybody out there.
One of the up-and-coming shows, I'm not sure at what point, I'm hoping by Thanksgiving time later this year, but Scully's agreed to do planes, trains, and automobiles, so keep an eye out for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. TWP Popcorn,
Nez,
how you
Nez,
doing? What's poppin'? Yes,
Nez,
ma'am.
and I thought that we were going
I'm
to
back.
tackle Rocky Horror, too.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm
I've
Rocky
gonna
never
Horror, I
seen
believe, is
either
in the
one of
mix, too.
those.
Oh, okay. I had to get ice. You guys are wearing me out.
I've never seen either one of those.
Well, there's something called television. Check it out.
I don't have television.
Oh, I gotta get my glasses. Hold on.
So how's everybody doing out there in Neverland?
Sorry, I didn't want to miss if you guys started reading. I'm back.
You got a big crowd watching in YouTube, Jane, so that's good.
Well, I'm so confused about who's who. So, but you know, no big deal. We're working it out. We got a whole nother night to rehearse, and
Where
like,
are we picking up from?
I know.
I think I got over here where it says Ohms and Peter. Isn't that it?
Yeah, I
That's
start
where
out.
I am at. Yeah.
Yep.
So who's playing the red?
You got me on red.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Nez.
Peter!
They make a paling of themselves in front of Wendy's as Peter skims round the treetops and reaches Earth. Oh my God! I got to get Peter back in. Let's see here. Who can go backstage right now?
I only got one line. If you want to spell one for me.
You just had the one line, Lori?
Yep.
All right, I'll put you back there for right now.
Okay.
Hey, Bingus, you look like you're waving the taxi down there, man.
Hey, what's up?
Waiting for a taxi.
Yeah. I'm here.
Sorry about that.
I'm here. No problem.
What we got?
Where we at?
Where Peter says, "Greeting, boys."
Okay. Greeting, boys. I'm back. why do you not cheer? Great news, boys. I've brought at last a mother for us all.
Nez, can you play yellow right now?
Sure can. Aye, aye.
She flew this way. Have you not seen her?
Oh, mournful day.
Peter, I will show her to you.
No.
No.
Stand back all and let Peter see.
The paling dissolves and Peter sees Wendy prone on the ground.
Wendy, with an arrow in your heart?
He plucks it out.
Is dead.
He's not so much pain as puzzled.
I thought it was only flowers that die.
Perhaps she's frightened at being dead. Whose arrow?
Mine,
One
Peter.
of them looks at Toodles. Sorry.
Sorry about that. Stepped
No
on your
problem.
line.
Not one of them looks at Toodles.
Mine, Peter.
Oh, dastard hand.
Strike, Peter. Strike true.
I cannot strike. There is something stays my hand.
'Tis she, the Wendy late. See her arm, I think she said, poor Toodles. Who's that green, by the way? Anybody know?
I'm Michael the Green.
Okay, so you're Nibs then. Okay, go ahead, Nibs. My bad. I was taking your lines.
So, okay, where are we at?
So, hang on. Mark is green. Mark is Nibs, right?
No, I'm Michael.
Yeah, but I think you're Nibs too now because you're in green.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
No problem. If I don't know where
You
we
follow?
are.
Yeah, I'm just picking up on it too, Mark. No big deal, buddy. We'll get it down. Y'all are doing great. I mean, like, awesome. I think everybody's having a good time out. Let me say hey to a few people. There's Johnny Small Pepper, Addie Pickle, and Ace Ladama, and Izzy Pop out there helping out with everybody. Certainly appreciate her. Robin M, Cat Lynn, a couple of good moderators out there. Ghost of Sunshine. Sorry if I missed anybody. Stony Baker MD. Tree Lynn Truth, nice to see you. Forgive me if I missed anybody. Hope y'all are having a good time. I'm having to wear quite a few hats tonight, so bear with me. All right, where are we at here, guys?
Page 34.
Mark is Tishy.
Tishy, the Wendy lady. See her arm. I think she said, poor Toodles.
She lives.
The Wendy lady there.
See the arrow stuck against this? It is a kiss I gave her. It saved her life.
I remember kisses. Let me see it. Aye, that is a kiss.
Wendy, get better quickly, and I'll take you to see the mermaids. She is awfully anxious to see the mermaids, y'all.
Tinkerbell, who may have been off visiting her relations, returns to the wood and, under the impression that Wendy has got rid of her, is whistling as gaily as a canary. She's not wholly heartless, but is so small that she only has room for one feeling at a time.
Listen to Tink rejoicing because she thinks Wendy is dead. Tink, the Wendy lives.
It was she who said that you wanted us to shoot the Wendy.
She said that? Then listen, Tink. I'm your friend, no more. Be gone from me forever.
She is crying.
It's
says hard to talk that deep. God.
She says she is your fairy.
Oh, well, not forever. but for a whole week then.
Tink goes off sulking, no doubt with the intention of giving all her friends an entirely false impression of Wendy's appearance.
Now what shall we do, Wendy?
Let us carry her down into the house. Gonna kill my throat.
Aye, that is what one does with ladies.
No, you must not touch her. It wouldn't be sufficiently respectful.
That is what I was thinking.
But if she lies here, she will die.
Aye, she will die. It is a pity, but there is no way out.
Yes, there is. Let us build a house around her. Yeah, leave it all to me. Bring the best of what we have. Get our house and be sharp.
John, wake up. Where's Nana? John?
Is it true? We did fly? Is Peter, is this the place? Yes.
Where's Wendy?
She's asleep.
John, let us wake her and get her to make supper for us. John, look at them.
Curly, see that these boys slept in the building of the house. Build a house?
For the Wendy.
For Wendy? Why, she's only a girl.
That is why we are her servants.
Are you Wendy's servant? Yes, and you also. Away with them.
In another moment, they are woodsmen hacking at trees, with Curly as an overseer, slightly. Oh, sorry. Yeah, see, that's a little bit messed up there, the color coding.
That's narration.
Yeah. Slightly reels and goes, he returns professionally in John's hat.
Please, sir, are you a doctor?
Yes, my little man.
Please, sir, a lady lies very ill.
Tut tut, where does she lie?
In yonder glade.
I will put a glass thing in her mouth.
He inserts an imaginary thermometer in Wendy's mouth and gives it a moment to record its verdict. He shakes it and then consults it.
How is she?
Tut tut, this has cured her.
I'm glad.
I will call again in the evening. Give her beef tea out of a cup with a spout to it. Tut tut.
The boys are running up with odd articles of furniture.
These are not good enough for Wendy. I wish I knew the kind of house she would prefer.
That's Lori, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who can go backstage, or do we just need to? In the meantime,
Peter, she is moving in her sleep.
yeah, let's just keep going. Sorry,
Lovely.
so sorry about that.
Oh, Wendy, if you could sing the kind of house you would like to have, please.
It is as if she had heard him.
And Wendy sings a song.
Okay, let's skip through that. All right, let's go on down here to where it says Toodles arrives breathless with a festoon for the door, thus springs into existence the most delicious little house for beginners. I think it is finished.
There is no knocker on the door. There is no chimney. We must have a chimney. It certainly does need a chimney.
He's again wearing his hat, which Peter seizes, etc. In the friendliest way, smoke begins to come out of that hat.
Oh, look your best. The first impression is awfully important. He knocks, and after a dreadful moment of suspense in which they cannot help wondering if anyone is inside, the door opens, and who should come out but Wendy? She claims evidently been tidying a little. She's quite surprised to find that she has 9 children.
Hired.
Where am I?
Wendy lady, for you we built this house.
Oh, say you are pleased.
Lovely, lovely, darling house.
And we are your children.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Wendy lady, be our mother.
Ought I? Of course, it is frightfully fascinating. But you see, I'm only a little girl. I have no real experience. Losing my voice.
That doesn't matter. What we need is just a nice motherly person.
Oh dear, I feel that is just exactly what I am.
Everybody gets to be Wendy tonight. Sorry. This is good. Tanya get a turn.
Yeah, I'm paying this guy to squeeze my balls as hard as he can, and this is as high as I can go. So.
Well, actually, let's make Nez do both lines because she's pretty good. Can you do that, Nez?
What, the next bit of Wendy?
Yeah, do Ohms and Wendy right now.
Okay, that doesn't matter. What we need is just a nice motherly person. Oh dear, I feel that it is just exactly what I am. It is. We saw it at once. Very well then, I will do my best. Come inside at once, you naughty children. I'm sure your feet are damp, and before I put you to bed, I have just time to finish the story of Cinderella.
Brain tingles, all right. Heck yeah. That was good.
I'll see your Wendy's and raise you a Wendy.
There's AC.
It's Peter Pan poker.
All right. So it's the end of the long, playful day on the lagoon, etc., etc. Moving down to times a lovely girl leaps in the air, seeking to get rid of her excess of scales, which fall in a silver shower as she shakes them off.
I did so want to catch a mermaid.
It's awfully difficult to catch a mermaid. They are so cruel creatures. Wendy, they try to pull boys and girls like you into the water and drown them.
How hateful.
She's slightly different in appearance now, rather rounder, while John and Michael are not quite so round. The other boys are now playing king of the castle, throwing each other into the water, taking headers and so on, but these two continue to talk.
Wendy, this is a fearfully important rock. It is called Marooner's Rock. Sailors are marooned, when their captain leaves them on the rock and sails away.
Leaves them on this little rock to drown?
Oh, they don't live long. Their hands are tired, so they can't swim. When the tide is full, this rock is covered with water, and the sailors drown.
Wendy's uneasy as she surveys the rock. He's leapt to his feet before the words strike the rock.
Luff, you spleeling Luff.
They are Smee and Starkey with Tiger Lily, their captive bound hand and foot.
What we have got to do is to hoist the redskin on the rock and leave her there to drown.
To one of her race, this is an end darker than death. by fire or torture. You hit that one, Tanya. Let's let Tanya do. Who's Starkey? Who purple?
I don't know who that color belongs to.
That's
But I can do it.
Sasquatch. Okay, hang on. Let's we need to keep Bimbo. We need to keep. I'm gonna put Bingus backstage for a minute. Is that safe?
Yeah.
Okay. Start asking, is it safe? They got.
Is it safe?
Oh, thank you so much for being patient.
I know how this goes.
I need 10 eyeballs right now. You know.
No, you need a producer desperately.
Well,
Somebody.
I thought that I could have an administrator tonight, but I couldn't even figure that out. So
No, see, there's a difference. The administrator handles all the backstage stuff and your media sharing. Your producer handles a single screen to handle visuals and mediate sound.
Wow.
Higher.
Okay. We definitely got to get together and talk about that.
Which pirate is Starkey? Is he old or young? I can't remember.
Gosh, I want to say he's an older pirate, I thought.
Is he an old bloke? Is what I'm asking.
That sounds good.
That sounds great. Do that.
Yeah.
Right. I was thinking about doing Alex Jones. I mean, could you imagine? No muling. This is your reward for prowling. We could do a gay pirate if you'd like. No muling. This is your reward for prowling around the ship with a knife in your mouth. I'm sorry. I'll break everything. We'll do the first one. No muling. This is your reward for prowling around the ship with a knife in your mouth.
Oh, that's me. Enough said.
Oh, that's it. On the rock with her, mate.
Not so rough, Smee. Roughish, but not so rough.
But it's the captain's orders.
The stave has in some past time been driven into the rock, probably to mark the burial place of hidden treasure. And to this they moor the dinghy.
Poor Tiger Lily.
What was that?
I lost my place. Okay, I'm going to do Peter's line. There's just a few. Ahoy there, you lubbers.
It is the captain. He must be swimming. Oh, wrong voice. Damn. It is the captain. He must be swimming out to us.
We have put her on the rock, Captain.
Set her free.
But, Captain.
Cut her bonds, or I'll plunge my hook into you.
This is so queer.
Let us follow the captain's orders.
They undo the thongs, and Tiger Lily slides between their legs and into the lagoon. Skip down to the voice of the true hook is heard. To the voice of the true hook is heard.
Boat ahoy!
It is the captain.
Hook is swimming, and they help him to scale the rock. He's in a gloomy mood.
Captain, is all well?
He sighs.
Sighs again.
Very good. Very good.
And yet a third time he sighs. What's up, Captain?
The game is up. Those boys have found a mother.
Oh, evil day.
What is a mother?
He doesn't know? What was that?
Peter makes a splash of a mermaid's tail.
One of them mermaids.
Does not know, Smee. A mother is... There's a lesson in mothers for you. The nest must have fallen into the water But would the bird desert her eggs?
Maybe she's hanging out there to protect Peter.
Hook's face clouds still further, and Peter just manages not to call out that he needs no protection.
Captain, could we not kidnap these boys' mother and make her our mother?
Obesity and bunions! 'Tis a princely scheme. We will seize the children, make them walk the plank, and Wendy shall be our mother. Never? What say you, bullies?
There's my hand on it.
And mine.
And there is my hook. Swear! But I had forgot. Where is the redskin?
That's all right, Captain. We let her go.
Let her go!
'Twas your own orders, Captain.
You called it over the water to us. Let her go.
Brimstone and gold! What cousining is here? Lads, I gave no such order.
'Tis passing queer.
Spirit that haunts this dark lagoon tonight, dost hear me?
Please, damn it. Dost hear me? Okay. I'm just gonna let Bingus cheer. I won't have this problem next time. I promise, Bingus. Odds, bobs, hammer and tongs. I hear you.
Who are you, stranger? Speak.
Y'all are just doing so good. I don't want to mess up the flow. I am Joss Hook, captain of the Jolly Roger.
No, you are not.
Brimstone and gall. Say that again, and I'll cast anchor in you.
If you are Hook, come tell me, who am I?
A codfish. A codfish.
A codfish!
Have we been captained all this times by a codfish?
'Tis lowering to our pride, I say.
Don't desert me, bullies.
Paw fish, paw. There is a touch of the feminine in Hook, as in all the greatest pirates, and it prompts him to try the guessing game.
Have you another name?
Aye?
Vegetable?
No.
Mineral?
No.
Animal?
Hang on a second. I do need to bring Bingus back in. It's getting heavy, so
You can drop me back to the back.
okay, Tanya, thank you. Hang tight. I'm so sorry. It's just like
Backstage.
okay.
Another feature of Melon is you can have 12 people up on the low pay plan. I'm done.
Really?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, that's
yeah,
good.
I'm going to be messing around with that this week. It sounds like the sound and those features are just so much.
The sound alone, when I re-up my yearly, I'm going to go with Melon instead of, you have to learn.
Because, when we play the music during the stream, it sounds great. But once you get the replay, it sounds like more of a monotone version of it. I hate it, man.
It's not great.
No.
I have great sound because I put the effort in to have great sound.
I know how big steep the learning curve is. Kudos to you. That's incredible. Because this is what I do too, is audio, and I just so many things I want to tweak and.
Right, I wanted to pick your brain on it. That's why I'm waiting past, all patient.
Yeah, we can meet in the studio one day where we can pull up stuff and have a chat. So that would be awesome.
Notes or whatever. Yeah,
absolutely.
That would be excellent.
All right, Bingus, let's see where we're at, buddy. Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you out, but you're getting heavy on dialogue, so I wanted to bring you back in.
What page are you on?
120.
120. All right. Okay.
Yeah, let's stop. Sorry, top of page 120.
Yes. No.
Boy?
Yes.
Ordinary boy?
Oh, no.
Wonderful boy?
Yes.
Are you in England?
No.
Are you here?
Yes.
Me, you
I'm
ask him
making
some
that
questions.
Oh, sorry, Bimbo.
He's rummaging his
I
brain.
muted Bimbo. I hear a tweet in the background. I don't know where it is. Izzy Pop.
I can't think of a thing.
Can't guess. Can't guess. Do you give up?
Yes.
Yes.
All of you?
Yes.
Well then, I am Peter Pan.
Now they have him.
Pan! Into the water, Smee. Stocky, mind the boat. Take him dead or alive.
Boys, I'm into the pirates.
Hook's iron claw makes a circle but black water around him from which opponents flee like fishes. There's only one prepared to enter that dreadful circle. His name is Pan. Strangely, it's not in the water that they meet. Hook is risen to the rock to breathe. And at the same moment, Peter scales it on the opposite side. The rock is now wet and as slippery as a ball, and they have to crawl rather than climb. Skip. The crocodile, whose tick has been drowned in the strife, rears its jaws. And Hook, who's almost stepped into them, is pursued by it to land. Mark?
Sorry, I dropped the ball here. I'm Nibs, right? They must be swimming home.
Or flying.
Yes, that is it. Let us be off and call to them as we go. The dinghy disappears with its load, whose hearts would sink if they knew of the peril of Wendy and her captain.
Peter! Where are we, Peter?
We're on the rock, but it's getting smaller. Soon the water will be over it. Listen.
We must go.
Yes.
Shall we swim or fly?
Wendy, do you think you could swim or fly to the island without me?
You know I couldn't, Peter. I'm just a beginner.
Hook wounded me twice. I can neither swim or fly.
You mean we shall both be drowned?
Look how the water is rising.
They cover their faces with their hands. Something touches Wendy as lightly as a kiss.
It must be the tail of the kite we made for Michael. You remember it tore itself out of his hands and floated away? The kite! Go ahead.
He looks up and sees the kite sailing overhead.
The kite! Why shouldn't it carry you?
Grips the tail and pulls, and the kite responds.
Both of us.
It can fit. It can lift too. Michael and Curly tried.
I won't go without you. Let us draw lots with to stay behind.
And you, a lady? Never.
Sorry. The tail is in her hands, and the kite is tugging hard. She holds out her mouth to Peter, but he knows they cannot do that.
Ready, Wendy?
The kite draws out of her sight across the lagoon. Peter is afraid at last. and a tremor runs through him.
To die will be an awful big adventure.
Right. That was Act 3. Very good. Very good. How's everybody doing?
Until page 69. I've got maybe 20 minutes till we get another line in, so you got
Okay.
extra space.
All right. Who's
Great
coming
voice.
in here? I'm going to skip through that narration. This scene, y'all can read more about the scene later, but it's called The Home Under the Ground, and we see the underground home and all the stuff in there, and just the environment they live in, and Tink's down there, and just kind of scrolling through. This writing is crazy. It's a pretend, and they're having a pretend meal tonight. There's nothing on the table, not a mug, not a crust, nor a spoon. And we pick up where Wendy says, "Silence."
Okay, you're skipping here. Silence! Your mug empty slightly? Not quite empty, thank you. I complain of nibs. Well, John?
Sorry.
Yeah, I read.
Nips, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Mummy, he's not even begun to drink his popo. His popo? Yes, his popo.
Okay, we've skipped a whole lot here. We skipped a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's back up
I said,
there.
well,
I'm going to get to where I ended the narration with nor a crust nor a spoon. It says, the first line is Wendy says, "Silence, is your mug empty?"
Okay.
Isn't that right?
Okay.
All right.
Silence! Is your mug empty slightly? Not quite empty, thank you. I complain of nibs. Well, John?
May I sit in Peter's chair as he's not here?
In your father's chair, certainly not.
He's not really our father. He did not even know how to be a father until I showed him.
I complain of John.
The gentle Toodle raises his hand. We got Tanya. Let's put Sasquatch back there and bring in Tanya. Okay, Tanya.
I'm back now. Sorry.
My dear.
I
Thank
don't
patience.
suppose Michael would let me be baby.
No, I won't.
May I be Dunce?
No, it's awfully difficult, and I believe I'm reading Lori's line, and I do appreciate Lori being patient back there. I just only have room for 6 spots tonight.
She's up here, isn't she?
Yeah, but she's backstage right now, and we need.
Oh.
There's more lines with who's up here right now. Let me see. Does she have a lot coming up? Yeah, we're gonna have to stick with this right now. I'm gonna have all this worked out next time. Okay, so it's first twin. No, it's awfully difficult to be Dunce and Toodles. Yeah.
As I can't be anything of importance, would any of you like to see me do a trick?
No.
I hadn't really any hope.
And I would like to say right here about Lori did write a screenplay and submitted it to me, and not sure what we're going to do with it, but maybe she and I will play the main roles, or whatever idea she had. We can talk about that later. Real excited about that.
Cool.
Okay,
Cool.
so we're back at the telltelling breaks out again.
Slightly is coughing on the table.
The twins begin with tepia rolls.
I complain of nibs.
I complain of Slightly.
Oh dear, I'm sure I sometimes think that spinsters are to be envied.
Wendy, I'm too big for a cradle.
You are the littlest, and a cradle is such a nice, homely thing to have about a house. You others can clear away now.
Awesome. We're definitely having some good moments tonight. I mean, how comparatively to the other two shows, Niz, I think tonight's gone fairly well.
It's coming together, Scully. It's coming together. Yes, sir.
And some of you already know how to work with me. During rehearsal, I'm going to skip through some narration. I'm not even going to tell you. And Bingus has already picked up on that very well. So we're kind of moving down here. I just want to get everything in. Let's see where we're at here. So we're at the majestic figure of Peter, who approaches through the forest carrying a gun and a game bag.
Okay, so the Great White Father is glad to see the Pickaninny Braves protecting his wigwam from the pirates.
You know what? One second. I want to put Bimbo backstage for just a minute and bring in Lori. Oh, we only got 5 up here. Actually, Tanya got kicked out too, I think. Are you there, Lori?
I am right here.
Oh, you've been more patient than anybody tonight.
Oh, I've been having a blast listening to you guys. I'm all good.
I didn't mean to pull the trigger on that submission that you
No.
gave me, but I did want to leave that out there for you if you wanted to narrate it with me or what
Oh,
your idea was.
anything you want to do, then I am so
I
excited.
mean,
I think
who better to
it's
read
in
than
there.
the person who wrote it? So just figured.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
excited to hear it.
yeah. Anybody else who you want to bring in on this would be this would be so much
It's
fun. Now
not.
it's pretty sexual, so we'll have to take some stuff on, I'm sure. But
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. We'll figure that out. But
yeah,
I would say it's not a very long production
no,
comparatively to. So definitely something that could be put together, a lot
yeah,
easier than some of this, because this is just so many components that are going into this, and I'll have a better idea of the flow of it later. But
yeah.
so
Oh,
I
I'm so
wanted you
excited.
to go ahead and hit your lines there as we're
Oh,
moving.
sure. Okay. The Great White Father saved me from pirates. Me, his very well nice friend now. No, let pirates hurt him. How the lily has spoken.
Bingus there, yeah. Okay.
It is well, the Great White Father has spoken.
This has a note of finality about it.
Now, am I yellow again, or
I hear your father's step.
I'm so sorry.
I guess we'll just. Nez has been reading Wendy, so I guess Nez, do you want to take a break and let her pick up with Wendy?
I'm good. Whatever you want, Scully.
She's
Okay.
great at Wendy. Yeah.
I think that you are definitely great at Wendy. Now
Thank you.
poor Ajot. Think about what's going on with Ajot. She's like been working on the script
I
all week,
know.
and on top of that, she has technical difficulties and trying to get from A to B. And bless her heart, the role of Wendy is definitely. Ajot has a really great voice for it too. And I don't think it's anything major. It's just a couple of just having a bad day. Technically, we all do
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
So let's go ahead and let Nez pick up there with Wendy.
Okay. Children, I hear your father's step. He likes you to meet him at the door.
Peter scatters pretend nuts among them and watches sharply to see that they crunch with relish.
Peter, you just spoiled them,
Any sport, Peter? 2 tigers and a pirate. Where are their heads? In the bag.
No, he doesn't say it. He backs away. Peeping into the bag, Wendy says,
They are beauty.
Mama, we all want to dance.
The mother of such an armful dance. As it is a Saturday night. Of course it is Saturday night, Peter. On with your nighties first. What is wrong, Peter?
It's only pretend. It isn't, and I'm their father.
Oh, yes. But they are ours, Peter, yours and mine.
but not really.
Not if you don't wish it.
I don't.
What are your exact feelings for me, Peter?
Those of a devoted son, Wendy.
I thought so.
You are so puzzling. Tiger Lily is just the same. There is something or other she wants to be to me, but she says it's not my mother.
No, indeed it isn't.
Then what is it?
It isn't for a lady to tell.
The curtain of the fairy chamber opens slightly, and Tink, who has doubtless been eavesdropping, tinkles a laugh of scorn.
I suppose she means that she wants to be my mother.
I almost agree with her.
The arrival of the boys in their nightgowns turns Wendy's mind to practical matters, where the children have to be arranged in line and passed or not passed for cleanliness.
Now, the story you promised to tell us as soon as we are in our beds.
As far as I can see, you are not in bed yet.
They scramble into bed, and the effect is of a box full of sardines.
Well, there once was a gentleman.
Oh, I'm sorry, I kicked Bimbo out. I wish I had been a lady.
I wish he had been a white rat.
Quiet! There was a lady also. The gentleman's name was Mr. Darling, and the lady's name was Mrs. Darling.
I knew them.
I think I knew them.
They were married, you know. And what do you think they had?
White rats.
No, they had 3 descendants. White rats are descendants also. Almost everything is a descendant. Now, these 3 children had a faithful nurse called Nana.
What a funny name.
But Mr. Darling, or was it Mrs. Darling, was angry with her and chained her up in the yard, so all the children flew away. They flew away to the Neverland where the Lost Boys are.
I just thought they did. I don't know how it is, but I just thought they did.
Oh, Wendy, was one of the Lost Boys called Toodles?
Yes, he was.
Am I in the story? Nibs, am I in the story?
Peter, who's led by the fire, making Pan's pipes with his knife, and is determined that Wendy shall have fair play, however beastly a story he may think it.
A little less noise there.
Now, I want you to consider the feelings of unhappy parents with all their children flown away. Think, oh, think of the empty bed.
It's awfully sad.
But our heroine knew that her mother would always leave the window open for her progeny to fly back by. So they stayed away for years and had a lovely time.
Did they ever go back?
Let us now take a peep into the future. Years have rolled by, and who is this elegant lady of uncertain age alighting at London Station?
The tension is unbearable.
Oh, Wendy, who is she?
Can it be? Yes? No? Yes! It is the fair Wendy!
I am glad.
Who are the 2 noble, portly figures accompanying her? Can they be John and Michael? They are! See, dear brothers, says Wendy, pointing upward. There is the window standing open. So up they flew to their loving parents, and pen cannot describe the happy scene over which we draw a veil.
Her triumph is spoiled by a groan from Peter as she hurries to him.
Peter, what is it? Where is it?
Oh, it isn't that kind of pain. Wendy, you are wrong about mothers. I thought like you about the window, so I stayed away for moons and moons, and then I flew back, but the window was barred, and for mother had forgotten all about me, and there was another little boy sleeping in my bed.
This is a general damper.
Wendy, let us go back.
Are you sure mothers are like that?
Yes.
John, Michael,
You are not to leave us, Wendy.
I must.
Not tonight.
At once. Perhaps mother is in half mourning by this time. Peter, will you make the necessary arrangements?
If you wish it.
He ascends his tree to give the redskins their instructions. The lost boys gather threateningly around Wendy. We won't let you go.
Toodles, I appeal to you.
I am just Toodles, and nobody minds me. But the first one who does not behave to Wendy, I will blood him severely.
Wendy, I told the braves to guide you through the woods as flying tires you so. Then Tinkerbell will take you across the sea.
Tink, you are to get up and take Wendy on a journey. She says she won't. Did I read that right?
If you don't get up, Tink, dress at once. She is getting up.
Dear ones, if you will all come with me, I feel I am almost sure I get my father and mother to adopt you.
There is joy at this. Not that they want parents, but novelty is their religion.
But won't they think us rather a handful?
Oh no, it will only mean having a few beds in the drawing room. They can be hidden behind screens on first Thursday.
Everything depends on Peter.
Peter, may we go?
All right.
They scurry off dressed for the adventure.
Get your clothes, Peter.
I'm not going with you, Wendy.
Yes, Peter.
No.
The lost ones run back gaily, each carrying a stick with a bundle on the end of it.
Peter isn't coming.
Peter's not coming?
Why, Peter?
I just want always to be a little boy and have fun.
There's a general fear that they are perhaps making a mistake of their lives.
Now, no fuss, no blubbering. I hope you will like mothers. Are you ready, Tink? Then lead the way.
Tink, tink, tink darts up a tree. She's the only one. The air above is suddenly rent with shrieks and the clash of steel, though they cannot see. The boys know that Hook and his crew are upon the Indians. Skip down, skip down, skip down.
All is over.
Yeah, go ahead, Bingus. Good.
All is over.
Let Nez catch up. Did I lose Nez? I think we lost Nez. Let's see. 1 second, guys. We definitely need Nez up here because that's Hook.
Oh, German. Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. She's going to try to come back here in just a second.
Oh, you can get rid of me. It doesn't look like I have anything again for a while.
There she is.
Oh.
Okay, where are we at?
Where are we at? Top of page 151 or?
Looks like it at the bottom. Yeah.
At the bottom.
Yeah, same thing, I guess.
151. Okay.
All is over.
But who is one?
Hook licks his lips at this and signs to Smee, who is sitting on it, to hold up the tom-tom. He beats upon it with his claw and listens for results.
The tom-tom.
An Indian victory.
Isn't Wendy now?
Whose phone is ringing?
They had phones back then.
Sorry.
Yeah, whose phone is
that?
Sorry, my little girl's just having a little bit of a tummy ache, so if you hear her, she's just
Well, they
prayers
always
for
eat.
her, you know. So.
Yeah.
Poor little thing. All right, Wendy.
An Indian victory. An Indian victory.
Y'all are doing
Peter,
great.
you will
It's been a
remember
lot of
about
fun.
the
We're
changing
almost.
of flannels, won't you?
Let's
Oh, all right.
let's skip down. Let's skip down to scene
Skip
5.
down.
Scene 5, Act 5, and this is where Nez has big lines of dialogue. So,
All righty.
are you ready for that, Nez? Do you know where we're at?
I'm there. Let me take a drink.
Act 5, Scene 1.
And who's going to be Stark? Toodles is here. Okay, we got the others. Looks good. And it looks like Ajot put some dialogue in here. I don't know what she did, but we'll work with it. Okay, so whenever you're ready, Nez.
Okay. How still the night is. Nothing sounds alive. Now is the hour when children in their homes are abed, their lips bright brown with the good night chocolate and their tongues drowsily searching for belated crumbs housed insecurely on their shining cheeks. Compare them with children on this boat, about to walk the plank. Split my infinitives, but 'tis my hour of triumph. And yet some distant spirit compels me now to make my dying speech, lest when dying there may be no time for it. All mortals envy me, yet better perhaps for hope to have had less ambition. Oh, fame, fame, thou glittering bauble! No little children love me. I am told they play at Peter Pan, and that the strongest always chooses to be Peter. They would rather be a twin than Hook. They force the baby to be Hook. The baby! That is where the canker gnaws. 'Tis said they find Smee lovable. But an hour agone I found him letting the youngest of them to try on his spectacles. Pathetic Smee, the nonconformist pirate. A happy smile upon his face because he thinks they fear him. How can I break it to him that they think him lovable? Oh, my carbonate of soda, no, not even. Quiet, you dogs, or I'll cast an anchor in you. Are all the prisoners chained so they can't fly away?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Then hoist them up.
Tumble up, you ungentlemen lubers.
So, now then, you bullies, 6 of you walk the plank tonight. But I have room for 2 cabin boys. Which of you is it to be?
You see, sir, I don't think my mother would like me to be a pirate. Would your mother like you to be a pirate, Slightly?
I don't think so. Twin, would your mother like... Stow this gab! You boy, you look as if you've had a little pluck in you. Did you never want to be a pirate, Mahati?
When I was at school, what do you think, Michael? What would you call me if I joined?
Blackbeard Joe.
John, what do you think? Stop. Should we still be respectful subjects of King George?
You would have to swear down with King George.
Then I refuse. And I refuse.
That seals your doom. Bring up their mother. So, my beauty, you are to see your children walk the plank. Are they to die? They are. Silence all for a mother's last words to her children. These are my last words. Dear boys, I feel that I have a message to you from your real mothers. And it is this. We hope our sons will die like English gentlemen.
I am going to do what my mother hopes. What are you to do, twin?
What my mother hopes, John, what are...
Tie her up. Get the plank ready.
Did we lose? Wendy is roped to the mast, but no one regards her, for all eyes are fixed upon the plank now protruding from the poop over the ship's side. A great change, however, occurs in the time Hook takes to raise his claw and point to his deadly engine. No one is now looking at the plank, for the tick, tick of the crocodile is heard, yet is not to bear on the crocodile at all. Eyes slew round, it is they may bear on Hook. Otherwise, prisoners and captors are equally inert, like actors in some play who have found themselves on a scene in which they are not personally concerned. Even the iron claw hangs inactive, as if aware the crocodile is not coming for it. Affection for their captain, now cowering from view, is not what was given Hook his dominance over the crew, but as the menacing sound draws near, they close their eyes peacefully. Let's go down to Starkey. It's gone, Captain. There is not a sound.
Then here is to Johnny Plank. A vast belay the English brig we took and quickly sank, and for a warming to the crew we made them walk the plank. Yo ho ho, the frisky cat, you walks along it so, till it goes down and you goes down to Tooraluralo.
The brave children try to stem this monstrous torrent by breaking into the national anthem. Starkey. I don't like it, messmates.
Stow that, Starkey. Do you boys want a touch of the cat before you walk the plank?
He is more pitiless than ever now that he believes he is a charmed life. Fetch the... That would be Hook.
Yo ho ho, the scratching cat, its tails are 9, you know, and when they're writ upon your back, you're fit to... What was that? 2. What is the matter with Bill Jukes, you dog?
The matter with him is he is dead, stabbed.
Seco, go back and fetch me out that doodle-doo. Did you say you would go, Seco? 3. Dead and odd fish, who is to bring me out that doodle-doo?
No, Captain, no.
What? Starkey's supposed to go wait till Seco comes out. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Somebody's kid sounds like he's on the torture rack.
Yeah, I know. She's got a tummy ache. Not much I can do right now.
I'm sorry.
I don't know where we're at.
Starkey, wait till Seco comes out.
Okay, there it is. Gotcha. Wait till Kiko comes out.
I think I heard you volunteer, Starkey.
No, by thunder.
My Hook thinks you did. I wonder if it would not be advisable, Starkey, to humor the Hook.
I'll swing before I go in there.
Is it mutiny? Starkey is ringleader. Shake hands, Starkey. 4. I will bring out that doodle-doo myself. Something blew out the light.
Something? What of
He's as
Seagull?
dead as Jukes. All right, I'm scrolling all the way down here. So you like it, do you? By Caius and Balbus. Bullies, here's a notion. Open the cabin door and drive them in. Let them fight the doodle-doo for their lives. If they kill him, we are so much the better. If he kills them, we are none the worse.
All right.
And then we scroll down again.
Okay.
And then it's me again. I've thought it out, lads. There's a Jonah on board.
I have
No,
man with
lads, it is not. No, I'm not seeing any other coloring in between what I'm saying. So if I'm not pausing for you, that's why.
That's okay.
Sorry.
We're just winging it, sweetheart.
No, lads, it is the girl. Never was luck on a pirate ship with a woman aboard. We'll right the ship when she's gone.
It's worth a try.
Throw the girl overboard.
There is none that can save you now, missy. There is one. Who is that? Peter Pan, the Avenger.
Cleave him to the brisket.
The ship's
cast.
Down, boys, and them.
Oh, Michael, stay with me and protect me.
When I kill the pirate.
It's awful, awful.
No, it isn't. I like it. I like it.
He cast himself into a group
Back,
of boys
back,
who are
you
in which-
mice, it's hooked. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Back, back, you mice, it's hooked. You like him?
Put up your swords, boy. This man is mine.
So, Pan, this is all you're doing.
I just took. It's all my doing.
Proud and insolent youth, prepare to meet thy doom.
Dark and sinister man, I have thee.
All right, I've got to stop. I've got to see if there's anything else I can do for her.
Thank you, Nez. Very nice of you. Thank you.
Thanks,
Where did
Nez.
Scully go? Where is
I don't know.
Scully?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's
Oh my God, I've been on mute, running my mouth on mute. I thought y'all heard me. My gosh.
Scully, I'm gonna.
The bad news bears go to Japan,
Scully,
I guess.
Scully, I'm gonna get out of here. I think we're
because
good.
the script's not quite finished anyway. I mean, we still got like next week, and it won't be but a few more days, if that, before I'll have all this cleaned up. And
Okay.
I mean, y'all give
All right, well, I
yourself
gotta
a big
go.
hand. We did great. Okay,
Thank you so
Nez.
much. Everybody's doing great. I got to see if there's. I mean, when your tummy hurts, what can you do? I mean, she's having stuff. I don't know what else
poor
to do.
baby.
Have a great night.
Well, thank you, you guys. Bye bye. You might have to kick me out,
Bye-bye.
Scully. Bye.
Thank
I
you.
hope she feels better.
Let's
Thank you.
pick up down here where Liza comes in and has quite a few lines down there. You see that, Lori?
Really, I really don't. I was just matter of fact, I thought we were all leaving. So what page is that on?
Well, we'll let's
what
just
page
kind
are
of.
we on?
Well, it's stuff that she typed in. Like, I don't know if it came
Oh, I
from a
see
different
it. I
story,
see it.
But it
We're
looks
on
like you got a
160.
lot more lines now, Lori. That's good.
I like it. I
167.
don't.
Yeah, and you can look at
157.
that
Okay.
tonight. You'll know where you're at there.
All right. I
I
haven't
know.
even
I
got.
think
Well,
we've
actually, I just went
scrambled
down to
everybody's.
the end.
Let's see. Hang on one second. Let me.
It's on 167. It's me and you,
I'm gonna
Lori.
bring. I got Sasquatch up here. I want
Really?
to like kind of. I'm
I
sure
see
he's
something that says
listening
the
in.
end here. I don't see any orange at all like that. I
Are
mean,
you
I
on
just
167?
Wow! Look at
let
all
me go
this.
back. I was
That
just on
is-
hook with
Maybe I've got the page number wrong.
Oh,
Well,
mine
I
are
was
all
just trying to-
shredded.
At
Oh,
any rate, there's
my
a lot of
tablet's
work
got
still
the wrong
needs to be
page
done
number.
at the end of the script, so I guess we're gonna
Is
have
that
to
in
let
Act
Paige
5?
out.
Because boy, it looks like it's almost done. We just did hook, and then it looks like it's coming to the end. I don't see any orange or even
It
any
says
page
Mrs.
160.
Darling, and then it goes down to Liza, feeling herself degraded.
It starts right at scene 5, act 5, scene 2, the nursery and the three tops. And you go down and you see Mrs. Darlene has some dialogue, and then there's some
Right. Okay.
like stuff that Ajot typed in for Liza.
Okay, I'm at scene 2 right now. I still don't see it. Oh, there it is. Right. Oh, it's not highlighted. That's right. Okay, I got you.
Yes, not
Scene
highlighted.
2.
Right.
Gotcha. All right. So you want me to start? Okay. Nana's dinner is served.
Brother.
To think I have a master as have changed places with his dog.
Out of remorse, Liza.
I am a married woman myself. I don't think it's respectable to go to his office in a kennel with the street boys running alongside cheering. There, that is the cat fetching him back.
If you would be so good, Liza, it is very gratifying.
A lot of little boys.
There were several adults today.
What sort of day have you had, George?
There were never less than 100 running round the cab cheering, and when we passed the stock exchange, the members came out and waved.
I am proud, George.
I've been put on a picture postcard, dear.
Never.
Ah, Mary, we should not be such celebrities if the children hadn't flown away.
George, you are sure you are not enjoying it?
Enjoying it? See my punishment, living in a kennel.
Forgive me, dear one.
It is I who need forgiveness. Always, I, never you. For now I feel drowsy. Won't you play me to sleep on the nursery piano and shut the window? My dearest, I feel a draft.
Oh, George, never ask me to do that. The window must always be left open for them. Always, always.
Okay, that was great. I'm glad that we did that. Y'all worked that out really well. I'm not sure how Ajot is highlighting all this, or if she's adding some lines in on her own, because it's not highlighted in the normal way.
Well, now that I
think
know,
it was
I
because
just
of, I kind of want to skip through that. Bingus has done wonderful tonight. I know that he can handle that dialogue well there. That's some basic dialogue with Michael and John and Wendy.
Where are we at?
I'm down. I'm moving toward the end of the script. We're moving through this. I'm on page 171 down now.
I don't even have page numbers anymore. Mine is squiggly at the bottom.
Well, I really don't want to go too much further until I get my Streamlab upgraded to the other plan, and I also want to look at Melon in the next days to see if that's going to work out better, because it sounds like the sound quality is better, and you can have up to 12 people on the panel. And
that would be a
from
big
what you
help.
said, it was cheaper too. Like, what was it, $9.95 for the basic plan?
$17.99 for a month. I think I'm paying $21 for StreamYard on the tier that I'm at.
Yeah.
And if their sound is better over there, you're doggone right I'm going that way.
Right. And I think everybody's done well tonight, and we're actually very close to the end, but I don't know that I want to do all of that, so I'm just kind of browsing through here. I really wanted Wendy, because Wendy's not here, and I'm sure she's done the best she can. It's just at the end of her rope today. So, well, I mean, if worse comes to worse and we don't get it nailed down by next Tuesday, we can do another one and put it off to the following week. But
I have a toast to the crew.
I don't want anybody getting what am I trying to say, Sasquatch? I don't want everybody getting too overwhelmed by everything, because
no, listen, let me try this. When you do a production like this, everything goes wrong, and the only way anyone knows that something's gone wrong is if we tell them. So when we get to the other end of this, Ajot having the technical issues she's had tonight means that she'll be less nervous when she's actually doing it, because she's already had all these problems.
Okay, right.
When you're
she's already stumbled.
over your lines, you'll be fine next time because you've had the practice to do it this time.
Condition awareness. Condition.
Right.
Yep.
And I really don't think any of us have had time to look through the script at what happened to the end of it here. And I know she wants to clean it up to make it look like the beginning, so where it's consistent.
Yeah, do you guys all have squiggly numbers too? At the bottom,
my
like once
numbers
you
are
get
squiggly too.
Yeah, like when you said 167, I'm saying I'm not going to find that at all, sweetie, because I can't read anything.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, the numbers are really not legible.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you're talking about, Tanya.
Oh, wow.
I was looking at the numbers on my tablet.
Yeah, yeah. You have to kind of look through. There's like a 1, and then the 1 is in the middle of the 6, 7.
Yeah, because I couldn't have kept up if I didn't have my tablet to put it on because I couldn't see.
Oh, I don't know how you did that. Oh, I see. Yes. Well, see, now on my tablet, your 167 is my 176. I'm on an iPad. But you know what?
That explains everything.
Right. Oh, I have to say in the middle, stop. I'm on my iPad. Where are we? Oh, right.
So it's different for me too.
We're not on the same page. But you know,
I think,
if you follow the
nonetheless,
scenes,
it's been very entertaining for the guests here.
It really
tonight. I think
has.
it's been they get to see how the process goes, and
Right.
some of us have been in theater before, some of us not, and some of
And I
us know more
apologize
about
for-
audio, some of us not. There's little things, So
I've never
I
done
thought
theater.
we were closing down because Hook was leaving, so I just kind of was, I lost my track going to the end, just kind of going off on my own. So, and then I didn't see any orange highlighted, so I said, "Oh, I must be done." And then it's like, "Oh no!"
And I've been bumping in and out because we've got a storm going on here, and
yeah.
Oh no!
You all did excellently, fantastically.
I know everything went really well. I have some, data now to compare to as far as how the past shows went, and
who does Peter Pan?
Peter Pan is Bingus, and
that is phenomenal, my man. That's better than my James Earl Jones Hook.
Dude, I coming from you, man. I really appreciate that because you got.
Dude, I've never done any of this.
The ending is unreal.
I picked all of this up in the past few months and decided I wanted to try to do voice work, and
You're good at it. You're good at it.
Yeah,
I
don't have a lot of different voices that I can do because I don't know. I'm just not that talented.
I didn't
There's
know
a lot of
I had
talented
voices.
people up here today. I want to thank you for letting me be a part of this. It's really a lot of fun. And I also want to say a special thank you to the chat room because without you people, there is no live stream. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I really do.
Oh, thank you. I didn't realize all that. Yeah. I have 2 more plays too. I'm going to send you, Jay. I just didn't know what this was all about. This is so fun. And you guys are so good.
Yeah, and normally we have a really good crew in here in the chat to moderate. I've got Izzy Pop and Ace Dama and Addie Pickle. There's a bunch of good people. Robin. A few people aren't here tonight. Benny Loco, Swedish Sugar, and they know who's coming in and out and what needs to happen over there. So I don't really have to worry so much about keeping my eye on it, and we can focus on the show that way.
Yeah.
I may, sometimes I just stop and say hey to people. Like, if we get a break, I do like to say hey. But yeah, Bingus is doing great with Peter Pan and all his roles.
Oh gosh.
I think Peter has 2 voices. That's it.
You guys are doing great with the different voices. I can't tell if I had to do different voices. It all sounds
really
the same coming
I
out
still
of my
want to do Captain Hook as Alex Jones, though.
Mark, can you go ahead and tell everybody about your radio channel real quick and get you? I'm gonna get Bimbo back up here to say good night.
I'm gonna jot out, guys. We got lightning.
Okay, Tanya.
So.
Okay,
Bye, Tanya.
thank you.
Thank you.
Talk to you in the next day or 2.
Bye.
Okay, Mark, you pretty square with everything?
Yeah, I think everything's okay.
Tell me again what you're playing and tell the audience.
What, in the play here?
Mm-hmm.
I play Michael and I play Nibs.
Nibs, okay. And Tanya that just left, she's Mrs. Darlene and a couple of other small roles. And yeah, Mark, let me go ahead and pull. Actually, you can stay right where you're at. Let me get Bimbo back up here. Sorry about that, Bimbo.
Oh, no worries.
So yeah, we've got the wonderful Bingus playing Peter Pan and a couple of small roles, and looking forward to his production. Very exciting.
I can drop out, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
thank you again, everybody. I appreciate it.
Now, if I ever do Peter Pan, I'm going to be.
Bingus, I'll have an updated, clean script here in the next day or two. So just hang tight, be patient. We'll get it to you.
Cheers.
All righty, buddy.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
And Sasquatch, you were saying?
If I ever do Peter Pan, I'm going to imitate his voice doing it. I'm not
He's got
joking.
a
Seriously,
nice gentle voice like that. I like that. And Miss Lori, can you tell us about your parts?
Well, Lizzie, I looked up a little bit before I came on here. I'll have to do a little bit more time on it, but let's see, Liza. Now that is the maid, and then I guess I'm the Indian princess too. Now I got a little confused with the yellow, so I'm not the yellow. So I got to go back and see what other orange stuff there are. So far an Indian princess, and then a maid.
But you know, Ajot and I did discuss behind the scenes that you didn't have enough lines, so I told her to see what you could do.
Hey, don't you worry about me.
Added
Whatever's
a bunch of
easiest.
lines in there somehow. I don't know, but it looks
Oh,
I don't know if
you
there's
know,
one
I
here
love
or not. Seems like
I
that.
love looking at the setup because you know I write these things and watching you guys go at it and just I mean, you know, I do this whole thing myself with all the you know the characters and the words and then the you know the dialogue and everything in between. So this is just magic to me. Yeah, and you guys are bringing it to life. It's
like
oh,
live theater. You can take a screenplay or a play or
oh, I'm
Does
fascinated.
anyone know an animator? Any of us?
No, I'm real interested in animation, man. Too.
We can find an animator to handle the actual motion stuff. This could be a $1 billion concept.
Well,
That's
here's
what I'm
here's
looking
here's the
into.
thing, and not to give too many secrets away if they are even are secret Sasquatch, but like I'm incredibly interested in like the technology of Mid-Journey and all that. Like, whoa, if it's a game changer, if it would be allowed.
The YouTube terms of service has an issue with utilizing AI art, and I can't figure out exactly what they mean by it.
I know that's the big question. It's such a game changer to be able to like,
Could
you know,
be.
I can spend hours looking for stock footage on Pexels or Pixabay.
Oh
And
my God.
sometimes I don't find what I'm looking for, but like to be able to type into a prompt what I want and just have it
I have
come
a
out.
small issue with that, and I might be old fashioned, but I believe that you should not hold truck nor do treats with non-human psyches. That is dangerous to do so, and that is held true through all cultures. All inhuman things are apparently inhuman, and you cannot understand what they mean. So I don't really use any of those.
I know, like, how could you even begin to think you can understand? You know, like, never could you probably. It's just
Well,
crazy.
really, it comes down to the fact that I promised my mommy I wouldn't deal with infernal spirits, and I'm unsure what an AI is.
Yeah,
not sure. So, no.
Well, who knows? We'll see what happens. I mean, it's the age-old question with all
There
that.
was a copyright Peter Pan book that was drawn by a group of people out of London, and I've been looking for the art from it because it should be beyond copyright at this point. 19, I think.
Wow.
I'm looking for. I've got a few bits that I think are part of it, but I haven't been able to pin down somebody that has a decent copy of the picture book. There was a Peter Pan picture book done, and I'm gonna find it. I hope I find it in time.
That would be cool.
Wow.
It maybe fashion a thumbnail out of it from a photo of it or something.
Well, if it's beyond copyright, we can literally put it on screen and flip through it as if it were the play.
But
I
see.
I want to verify that before I bring it up as an actual reality. I want to find all the bits. There's like 72 frames, I think.
Wow.
62 maybe. I can't remember. There's a bunch of art in it.
Yeah, this is old. What was it, 1903 or 4?
I can't remember. It's a very early.
And my goodness.
There were several
Oh,
books.
the older movies are great.
Bimbo, what are you playing? I can't remember.
I was doing um Shmi and that curly guy.
Shmi, Michael Caine.
And let me tell you, I've got a deep voice to begin with, but when I was doing curly, I mean, it's hard to get that deep. It really
Then
is.
don't.
No, it sounds good.
I hear
Oh, you
tell
sound
that,
like a menace when you were the
no, you
pirate.
do. You sound mean.
I know, like you're
Mhm.
Hook's right hand man or something. You know, like that's
That's good.
scary. I
That's
was
what I want.
scared.
That's
So,
what I want.
You did good.
so I say I think we're about 60% there anyway.
As
We
I
all
said,
get,
I can remember
I
the
hope everybody
voices.
can meet back next Tuesday at 8 again, and
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I think I'm gonna probably end up going with the melon technology, and where I can have everybody up at once.
When
Oh,
you
that'll be
get
nice.
done here, go over to Singing Hippie. He is live currently, and they're doing all kinds of madness, and it does not sound like a percolator.
Okay, singing what?
Singing Hippie.
Okay,
I'll drop a link in the private chat.
all right.
Um,
Yeah, I need some better sound for pirate radio.
The only thing I found that's safe to use as far as music is Netflix, and I've got like 60 of his tunes that I use for intro tunes because I don't like doing the same one twice.
Right.
you ever want to use my
What was
music
I
here?
looking
You're
for?
welcome to it.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I have some music at LoriJeanFinella.com right under radio friendly links in the sidebar on the web version. Help yourself. I mean, my stuff can be a little, wild because I'm a rock singer, but help yourself to if you
Huh?
ever want any of it.
All right. Okay. So yeah, just y'all be looking out for the script or an email, and then probably be a couple of days. And I'd like to think you have it by the weekend, so you can read over it in your spare time, or if you got time.
Yeah, now I will. Now that I have it, I'll be going over it every day. My
And
parts.
I
I just
think
found a couple more.
I also remember something Izzy Pop wanted me to do. She said I should, when we have the night of the show, when we come in, y'all type instead of typing your name into the bar, type in the character. Like,
What if you have 4 or 5 like we do now?
I guess maybe just type in the main character next to your name, and because the point is, whatever you want to type is so people can go to your channel and they know who's reading what.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there will
That's going to be hard.
as you come in and read the first line, Izzy Pop's going to
Yeah.
drop you the link to your channel anyway. But I thought that it'd be nice to have everybody's main
Very
character,
nice.
something to that effect.
All right. I'll see which one's longer for me. I think it's the
Are
maid.
anybody here on phones?
No.
No.
No. Okay, cool. In that case, you should have the ability to change your avatar on screen fairly easily. Now, you can't use art specifically from the Disney thing. Actually, it's just an avatar. You could, but I wouldn't advise it. I'll check into that. But
Well, I wouldn't say you got to change your avatar unless you want to, but
Sure.
at least on the name, put the name
So
of
you
the
could.
character so they can go to your channel if they don't see the link. And I'd like, because think about it, people might not even know who you are. I always have that problem when I go.
Yeah, I have a nice spot at the end. I'll make sure I put the maid in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I mean, because in essence, this is a collaboration, and I'd like all of our audience to be merged to the best of their capabilities.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what it's all about.
Mine too. There's not many characters, so that's going to be so cool. I mean, don't you see the people just scanning out?
Auditors who have no idea that people read plays.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the concept could really take off. It's a great form of entertainment. And I do a lot of solo readings. That's what I mainly do. And
Oh yeah.
Nez and I were reading a few. We did the first production of A Christmas Carol together, just she and I, and then
Wow.
and first year I did it all by myself. I've done 3 years in a row now of it, and we had an
You have a good
all-star
voice.
cast this year. It
Are
was
your
a lot
early
of
ones
fun.
still up?
Say again?
Are your early ones still up? Do you
Yeah,
keep
they're down there in my library playlist. You can
every
find.
Christmas? I try to do a listen through of the Christmas Carol while I play some game that blows things up.
Mm-hmm.
And this last year, I got hit by copyright claims from LibriVox of all places.
Wow.
Never saw that one coming.
If you go back and listen to my first production of A Christmas Carol, just keep an open mind.
Hey, brother, we all started somewhere. I
Oh
started
my
telling
gosh.
bad dad jokes. I'm serious.
Yeah,
Oh
when you
my
first
God,
start.
you're
You want to
awesome.
hear a bad dad joke? I got one. How many pandas does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Oh, I'm not gonna worry about my place.
Pandas
Dude,
don't.
your show's so fun. Y'all got to go see Sasquatch's show.
Oh, I was just on his show. He is a
It's a lot of
blast to be
fun.
around. Yeah.
I try to keep it as laid back as possible. I mean, people are perfectly willing to talk about their channel and what they do, but they
You got all
really
those cool
get into
sound bites and like video clips you throw up, and like, damn, look at how he does all that. So,
And you, Jay, my gosh, the stuff you have on there that you know how to do. Beautiful,
yeah,
beautiful animation
different
you
kind
have
of
coming through
style
there.
and everything.
Oh, I couldn't get over it. I mean, you just got me so going. I mean, I've been searching for animators to do
It's just a
little
lot of,
clips of my movie.
video can be an art form. It's a lot of video being
Oh,
like
I was so
be rolled
taken.
over other and using fading in and fading out, no
Oh yeah, well,
opacity,
see, you
I
are
straight
really almost
hijack
like, oh my
nature
God.
footage to do my readings.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're both
Because
really good.
peaceful.
But I mean, gosh, all
Well,
this
you can either
special
do the
effects.
narration first and then have the B-roll second, where you make the visuals go exactly along with it, or you can make a overlay like I do before the stream and
Yeah.
just read to it and go with the flow of the music. Because like that's what I feel like makes my narration different, is I tune it to the music that's going on in a way, and just kind of with like the lower and softer tones depending on the beat of
Yeah.
the music or where we're at.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
You get
fun,
lost in your
man.
voice too.
Yeah, and sometimes I don't know what's going to come out, to be honest with you, but I think everybody enjoys it. That's nothing
You
to
have to learn
really.
to go with it.
Mhm.
Like for
It
instance,
takes a while to get comfortable on a mic. I mean, a
that too.
Sasquatch knows more than me about it, so but
I don't know that I do. I have
Yeah.
I'm partially deaf, and in order to understand people, I have to have excellent sound. And when I first started, I bought the wrong mic, and I learned how to make that mic work. And when I got a good mic, I was able to pull all of that back to a reasonable level, and now I have absolutely amazing sound.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's
Absolutely.
There's
what
Amos
I
Cardoso.
want to get in is this. When we're doing a reading and it's actually taking place, and there's 6 people, 10 people, 12 people on the screen, everyone on their computer has a button that will mute their mic.
Right.
Whenever things take place, and I'm not throwing shade on anybody. I've dealt with
Yeah,
this.
it's just a great reiteration point. You're exactly right. So some people don't know.
Mine, you see this mic? This one has, all I have to do is touch it. You don't even hear it happen. And so I
Dang, that's
stay
cool.
muted
That's pretty
unless I have a
cool.
line.
Wow.
Right.
Dang.
I mean, I spent some cheese on this mic. I was so fed up with that broken piece of crap I had. I just looked at my wife and was like, "Can I have $500?" She said, "Why?" I said, "For a mic." She said, "Under one condition. You have to read The Walrus and the Carpenter for me." Okay. I haven't done it yet, but I will.
Wow.
Oh, you better, or she might ask for that money back.
I'll give it back to her. I'm pretty sure y'all be willing to pay for it. The response I have gotten since I got rid of the trash that I was using, oh my monkeys. Dude, all right, I've got several readings I've done by request. I have yet to run out of material because people keep asking me to read this or that. You know what my most requested
Nice.
reading is? Romance
What's that?
novel.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir. I thought I'd be a
Who was
bit of
that
a
romance? That writer my mama used to read her. Oh gosh.
oh, the blue vein throbbers, I bet you.
Daniel Steele, yeah.
Yes, Daniel Steele, yes, sir.
Get him
That's the one.
looking
The purple headed
request
boy.
for Daniel Steele. Oh my god.
We've hit the bottom of the barrel when we start doing Danielle Steele. I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. I was thinking that Stacey Abrams did some romance novels a while back, and I was thinking about doing excerpts from that just for the funnies of it. You know, the chick that ran for Georgia governor here the past 10 or 15 years and lost every single try.
Yeah.
She wrote romance novels, and I was thinking that might be funny.
Oh, let's see what I got here. Oh, poor baby.
Oh, it's a HyperX podcast, and I have it set to the chordoid setting so that it just picks up in one zone, and then I put it to the side because I talk loudly. And
hey y'all, we want to let AJOT know that there's nothing to worry about. We had a great time tonight. You know, it could have happened to anybody. She hit me up, let me know how upset she was. I know how it feels.
I
Just
know
a disaster.
Oh man, I know she is crushed.
I know it's a terrible feeling to have to go through that, especially like when it's live, you know. And I know she's watching right now, and you don't have to worry about anything. You're
She's on the road working, or
I want you to think back to my early Sasquatch Says before it was Sasquatch Shills, and about how horrible things went back then, and how I would crash out 2 or 3 times a show. It ain't that bad. We did fine. You did great.
Yeah, you get over it. It's hard work to play though. That's hard on her. So she's working on the road. Is that what she's doing?
I think she was on the road. Yeah, I'm not sure. What all she does, but I guess
I was really hoping she wasn't driving because she was reading, and that's not good.
Yeah,
she's having a tough time. Period. Yeah, that's really hard. That's nice that you're understanding and you give her a chance.
I mean, everybody knew it was tonight. I mean, it was just probably just unforeseen circumstances. You want to get where you're going to get live. You hate to do it on your phone, but stuff happens. Life gets in the way, and then while it gets in the way, the technology goes haywire. So,
and I don't know if you've considered this. I haven't seen you use this, but you can use your computer to come in and manage your sound and come in on your phone using your Wi-Fi as a guest and just mute your phone so that you have an icon in the corner and you can use all of your web sharing capability on your.
Oh, yeah. Kind of backwards approach. Yeah.
It's a backdoor aspect. I use it whenever I'm doing like my radio show that I do. I'll just put some image up on my screen, and then I come in as a guest and invite other people in, and then all the visuals happen on the big screen.
Okay.
That way we're all guests and we're all there. And we all have icons, but whatever visuals you want going on takes
cracking noise.
There's a lot of tricks. I can work.
I'll let you guys go.
Is that you, Lori?
Yeah.
Battery's dying.
Okay, Lori, we'll see you Tuesday. Look out for the script in the next few days.
I will do that. Take care.
Sorry about that, y'all.
You're good.
I thought Sasquatch was doing some nail tapping ASMR over there or something.
Oh, I do. No, sir. I would not. I was sitting here watching her little icon light up, wondering how.
Oh, I bet you were just loving it, kicking back while we were backstage with your headphones on. You're like, listen to all these crazy sounds, man. Wow.
I had tons of fun. I've never done anything like this. I've never worked for a radio. I've never done a reading in a play.
But you seem really good at like seeing where the crazy sounds are coming from. Like whose channel it's from and.
Okay, you have your StreamYard set up so that every time a sound occurs loud enough to trigger the StreamYards, it highlights, it makes your icon blink.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So as long as everybody has avatars up, you can see where the sound's coming from. I also have voice meter over here, And so I have a few channels that y'all are coming in on, and I can see kind of, depending on how you have things set up over there.
Everything sounds good now.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I think we'll go ahead and end the stream, and I'm getting excited. So I've got this going on, and I just got my channel monetized. I've got memberships now at different levels. I've got one level is called the Tingle Room, and you'll get some, ASMR videos to relax to. And then there's the second level. I think I did like some like behind the scene readings of stuff I don't do like publicly with music, just my voice. And then there's a higher tier where I work with people backstage as far as voiceovers go. If you're interested in that, it's for what I decide to charge. It's a really low price. I'd be going way the extra mile to help anybody that wanted to, come in on a private stream or, like that. So, but yeah, anyway, I appreciate all you making time to come out. It's been a 3 hours tonight. So, that's valuable time, and it's, hey, salute to the art. Hey, kudos to everybody. Y'all did wonderful tonight. Look out for the scripts in the next few days, and give a big hand to all our moderators, Izzy Pop and
we'll snap
Lynn, Sunshine,
golf clap.
All right.
Would you like to hear a toast?
Yes, sir.
Here's to you and here's to me, and may we never disagree. But if we do, to hell with you, here's to me.
Hey, all right. All right, you guys. Y'all have a wonderful evening. We'll see you next time.
Mr. J.
Thank you.